wants to start this intro?
Wait, I want to start like a kind of scripted.
Ah, yeah! The episode! What episode is this again? I forgot! Yes! High fiving!
Actually, fucking autistic retard.
Okay, welcome to the fucking podcast, everyone.
Episode 4.
We haven't named it because I always name it when we process it.
Process it?
Yeah.
Fucking
On YouTube.
Process?
Put it on Movie
Prostitution?
Yeah. That's what I used to edit this.
Movie Maker, nice.
Movie Maker. You know, actually, one thing I want to do, like, once we actually, if we ever make money, I want to get Sony Vegas.
Oh my god.
Why just pirate? I mean,
I know.
Pirate?
legally get it.
I know. I could legally
By questionable
get it.
means.
The Pirate Bay is not a real
I'll let you
thing.
know if I can.
What?
We all
What?
we all buy our stuff
Yeah.
on the
Yes,
internet
we all buy our stuff.
because we're good human beings.
But remember, you're supposed to buy it when you're.
Remember, you gotta buy it first so that you can pirate it.
Remember, when you buy something, you need a license, but don't show your student ID card. Also,
Callback
I have my.
jokes.
Here's my student ID.
what the fuck?
No, that's a fucking.
Can I have
That
that?
was a
Can I have my coin?
No, you can't have
Okay.
it. No.
I don't know.
So,
And anyway,
My
this
money.
is episode 4 of the
What the
podcast.
Here you go. Identification
also,
card.
oh yeah, here's a good question. What are you gonna write as your high school student quote?
Do you mean our compliment quote? We don't have senior quotes. We have compliments. It's right
Really?
there. It's under
Is
Joseph.
that the new thing? It's right
Right
there.
there. It's under you. Joseph, can I have it? My quarter.
What are you gonna write down, huh?
What I'm gonna write
Yeah,
down?
what are you gonna write down, Axel?
We discussed it at the end.
Why are we still
No.
here?
No,
Just to
it's a
suffer?
senior compliment, and we don't have senior quote. Give me my quarter.
Wait, you really don't?
No, it's a senior compliment.
wait, so
You
what does that
compliment-
mean?
You
What does that
compliment
mean?
like.
Other people?
You're like, I'm thankful for my friends.
That's
and
fucking
parents."
Thanksgiving.
No, that's what my sister had to do. She told me.
Oh, that's gay.
So you guys have quotes?
You have
No,
quotes, huh?
we have senior quotes.
Oh, what's your quote gonna be, huh?
What is
Well,
your quote?
that's a good question. It's gonna be something that like I'm gonna do it secretly, where it's like it's gonna mean something else.
No. See,
Going
I thought
big
about
or
mine.
going
I
home?
actually
It's
thought
gonna be like a
about
double
mine.
Alright,
entendre.
tell us.
I thought about mine. I was like, I don't know how to write down a quote. That's gonna be my quote.
I'm pretty sure that's how.
Yeah.
I remember.
I'm gonna tweet John Cena. Give me a quote for my senior year, please.
No,
You can't see me.
what's it called? No, I remember for the yearbook.
Yeah.
I was walking around with my friend, and like they stopped my friend, and they asked him a question, but he was like, "Can we do this again? I wasn't prepared for it." And they took that and they fucking put it in the yearbook. And I was like, "What the
Good
fuck?"
one, Joseph.
Shut
It
up.
wasn't even me, but okay.
Shut up. Thought.
Bam, be gone, thought.
You're a thought.
I haven't said it like 5 words.
There you have.
You
said it
that was
right
not 5 words, you fucking.
now. I'm not gonna put down how many words you put.
We have a little counter
Yeah.
for every word I say.
Every word.
That'll go on
single
our
one.
second channel.
Our second channel, Lost Adventures 2.
Please follow our
We-
Twitter account. We have one follower. That's me.
Yo, we play Let's Play games.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
We
Love
to
Live. We
games.
play Love Live on the second account.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Don't Google it, by the way. Don't
What?
don't Google the second account. That doesn't exist.
Our account?
If you Google the second account, you'll actually be led on to
Maybe one day.
A
we actually
gay
make
porn?
this
Yeah,
account.
gay porn.
Maybe for like
Maybe
others.
one day we'll actually make
Lost
this
Adventures.
Maybe one day we'll be
XXX.
sponsored by an actual company. They'll send
Yeah.
us a free microphone.
I want to be sponsored by.
Yeah, they'll send us free shit.
I want to be sponsored by some Japanese.
Give me
company.
money, Nintendo.
No. Why would they give us money? We give them money.
Oh no! Give me free shit, Nintendo.
No, you have to go under their sponsorship.
Give us some stuff to review, Nintendo.
You have to go under their sponsorship.
Give me 500 copies of Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
We played that.
Yeah,
You wanna talk about
We
it?
did. No.
Why not?
I never played it.
Yeah, we'll do that later.
Why?
Later.
We'll do
No, now.
we'll do like game recordings or something. I don't know.
Why would you game recordings at
Guys-
Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival?
So then we would give some people entertainment.
We have to
Remember, you
finish,
have, to,
guys.
you have to think about the stock market.
It's almost
Stock
6.
market.
It's
Stock
almost 6,
market.
guys. We have to leave by 6.
By 6?
Remember, we have to leave by 6.
It's at
We got 2 hours. It's okay.
So we have 2 hours.
Remember, guys, we leave by 6.
Okay, so
He gets
so
busy
to-
after 6.
Yo, it's-
okay, so today we're gonna review
Sword
Sword Art's Online. We already did that.
We already did. We haven't finished it.
Yeah, I know we didn't finish it.
Well,
We're gonna finish it.
we're gonna finish
Other
it.
times.
Other time. We're too busy for that.
Oh,
Yeah, we have
yeah.
to watch
We-
the Bionicle trilogy.
Also, wait. The special announcement. We're gonna have 2 podcasts this week. Wednesday and then Sunday.
That's gonna be our special
Monday?
Thanksgiving edition.
Saturday.
Our special Thanksgiving edition.
Where we talk about nothing but about.
We'll talk about what we're thankful for.
You didn't run me over on my birthday.
Also, we're gonna
Of course I didn't.
Also, we're gonna review the Bionicle trilogy next.
You guys-
that's like a thankful trilogy.
Started
I don't
with
even know what that is.
started with Mask of Light, The Legends of Metro Nui, and Web of Shadows.
Web of Shadows.
I can't believe I actually know the names of
That's
them.
pretty terrible.
You're disgusting.
Anyways.
What are you even
there was
doing over there?
this-
We got a Coley match to do.
Shut up. This was
What are
actually-
you doing down here alone? We're supposed to be at the Coley match?
Fucking-
I love that. It's great.
Little
Fucking-
laugh, laugh.
Alright, continue.
Anyways, this week was pretty eventful.
no, was it?
Yeah, a lot of shit happened.
Well,
you know,
a lot
little
of
Pete
controversy.
Lil Peep died, R.I.P.
Yeah, I actually saw the video with
He didn't get
Post
to eat
Malone
his
talking
beans.
about it.
died. Really?
Yeah, yeah, he
Post talk about
he
it?
seemed pretty sad about it. Like, legitimately sad.
Did X make a video?
Huh?
Did X?
For what?
Like, he was like, oh man, Lil Peep died.
I don't think you.
What a
X?
drag.
Looks like he couldn't keep his dick in his
wait,
pants.
Wait, talking about XX and Tasha? a little
Yeah,
bit?
dude,
It's
like
Tentacion. Thank you very much.
Yeah. But I don't think he cares like about his rappers.
What Tais?
You know, he's like I remember like a week ago I saw a tweet about him, like not a tweet, like a
meme?
no, like a news some shit about news. And like how he posted about like, fucking little girls, kind of.
Wait, what?
That's hot.
No, that's not.
Coming out saying that, I don't.
And we
We're
just
not
saw
about fucking little
we
girls.
just
but
saw a
fucking
movie about a
underage
little
girls.
girl.
Underage girls.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
we got a lot of shit to talk. Plenty of people
A
died.
lot of controversy,
died
too.
this week.
The EAs, the microaggressions.
Bulma died, R.I.P.
Who's Bulma?
Bulma from Dragon Ball.
The-
I don't watch Dragon Ball. I told you
Did
this.
she really?
The Japanese voice actor for Bulma died.
Yeah.
What? I didn't know this.
She died in her car.
Are you serious?
Then
She's Paul Walker.
Mei Ling, my
She
favorite.
Paul. No, the car wasn't even on. I think she had like a heart attack in her
Yeah,
car.
she was Paul Walker, dude.
Oh, that's so
Then-
tragic, bro.
No, Paul Walker.
That's so
died in a
tragic when you
crash.
say that when on your phone.
Oh,
Wow, that's so
what's up?
tragic.
That's
I mean,
so
what's up,
tragic.
Yeah, let me tweet about this.
R.I.P. Bulma.
R.I.P. with my nick.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Mei Ling from Metal Gear Solid died.
Mei Ling?
Okay.
The voice actor.
Oh yeah. Wait, which one? Which one?
It was like
The
the.
English or Japanese?
Japanese.
I think it was.
Japanese.
Oh yeah, Japanese.
Really?
Why are so?
with a name like Mei Ling?
No, there's like two different versions of Metal Gear.
Mei
I
Ling.
know, but Mei Ling.
Yes.
Wait, is that
But
the name of the
there's two
character or is it
Yeah.
the voice actor?
The voice actor
voice
died.
That's her name?
No, that's not
That's
her
the
name.
character's
Oh.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Mei Ling's voice actor died, and that's sad
Yeah.
because I'm playing Metal Gear. And I'm gonna play Metal Gear 1.
She was in
It's-
4, right?
No, she was in 1 only.
I thought she was in 4.
I think she was only in 1.
I
Was
thought she
she?
was in 4. I thought she was with the admiral in 4.
I don't
The
know.
commander of the boat.
The commander of the.
Yeah. No, in Metal Gear 4.
Oh my gosh, she died on
I-
her birthday. I just realized that.
Oh yeah, that's a nice birthday present.
Oh my
Tais.
god! You,
Nice birthday present. He's your dad.
do you kill like Dragon Ball Z voice actors
Actually,
every
really like
year?
Dragon
Really?
Ball Z too. That's actually
Wait, it was
really-
also your birthday
Thursday.
Friday.
Oh yeah,
you
Thursday.
idiot.
That's right. That's right. We don't care.
My emoji themed birthday party that you guys didn't
No,
come
we
to.
didn't.
I
Put-
smashed
put
your
Put a
face
picture
into
on the
cake.
video.
No.
Yeah, he smashed my face into
Really?
it. Yeah, okay. You
Wow,
know,
such a good boyfriend, Axel.
Yeah,
Hey.
okay, I did this, and then he was like, oh my god.
That's awful, Axel.
I know.
You abuse your girlfriend.
He does. He's
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. How you always arm locks her.
It's,
Oh, wait,
it's not
always.
arm lock, it's
Yes,
a head
you do.
lock.
You always go like this, and you push it down. You're like, get down! Get down!
I don't do that. Down!
Potato Valley!
Where the rest?
Resisting!
Where the rest are? Where are the rest of them? Tell me where they are. Spit it out.
What?
So yeah, Bulma died.
Yeah, Bulma died.
Bulma died.
How does this affect us?
No way.
No way, because
I'm actually really
We
sad.
haven't seen Dragon Ball Super. We don't
I
care.
have.
I don't even know.
how
what
is
you're
it?
talking
I've seen the first
I've seen
episode.
like some episodes, like sometimes.
I saw the first episode. I wasn't really
It's
that
actually
interested.
pretty
I watched
I
Seth the
actually really
Programmer
like it.
video, so I know my shit.
Seth?
Seth the Programmer.
I don't even know what you're talking
Seth the
Who-
pussy.
Who's that? I don't know.
He's like a guy who does
about. Is that a
like.
reference to Chicken Little?
No, he's like some guy who does like versus battles. Like, oh,
Oh,
this
that
guy
guy.
can beat
Yeah,
this
yeah,
guy because he's this strong. He's just like math and shit. More math than death battle.
Yeah.
Joseph, what are you looking at? Porn? Hentai?
Yeah, porn on my BlackBerry.
Blackberry.
Joseph-
Why is it black and
How come
berry?
you haven't upgraded to the new BlackBerry? Actually, I think I heard they're like trying to bring that back.
They actually are.
Yeah, with the
They're still
touch
making-
screen, and then
yeah.
you can flip it. Actually, that's pretty cool. I
Those
would totally
Africans-
buy
Yeah,
that.
they actually have this thing that the iPhone's losing called buttons.
Yeah.
You know these things that
Yeah, like the Samsung.
They can't see it.
Look, I don't have any buttons here either, guys.
Wait,
Yeah, no,
what is
no.
that device you have, Joseph?
this is the iPhone X.
Wow.
I got
Can
one.
we do the emoji thing with it? The emoji
What
features?
emoji thing?
Oh, yeah, the 30
yeah.
emojis?
this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
see?
emoji. Yeah, let me
Do
see
it right now.
Let me see
Look, get it out, get it out. What is
Whip
that
it out, whip it
wallpaper?
out.
The wallpaper. Okay.
What is that
You
wallpaper?
guys can't see it, but it's a picture of the Goomba from the Super Mario Brothers
No,
movie.
it's-
Pop a picture
It
of
is.
it. Pop a picture of it.
Okay.
No.
Splicey, splicey.
Splice.
Don't. Okay. Okay. Doesn't have front camera.
Look at that 240p call.
We're already like 10 minutes in.
Look at that 240p call. It's loading! It's loading to the
fucking picture.
Wow, you're fucking. That's a horrible.
God, I didn't even know the hand was there. I didn't even know the hand was there.
Touch my hand.
I was gonna lay down my hand like this normally.
Look, I just got touched by another
No, I
hand.
was placing my hand right here.
Yo, are you Jimbo? Are you Jimbo?
I have sodium chloride. Get away from me. You just kiss on the podcast. That's disgusting.
Because we're dating.
Yeah, you guys have cooties.
Good thing you're that in that side, and I'm with my girl.
This side. Who's your girl?
The girl next to me right now.
Axel, I'm gonna take off this podcast. Look, watch. I'm writing your name off
on the death note.
Death note.
Okay.
Or what's my cause of death? You have to be
Cause of death, autism.
Ooh, that's not a funny.
Brain tumor?
Presumed death of time, 420. Anyways.
Okay, so next topic.
No, yeah, microaggressions, aka microtransactions.
Please
Big week for EA.
Please
Big week.
explain the story because I hardly know.
Okay, so you guys don't know.
about this.
Actually, have you kept up with it?
Is it the EA?
Yeah.
Battlefront 2?
Is it Battlefront 2 and how they're making characters exclusive and shit?
No, they're not. Okay.
Oh, that's what I thought you were talking
I'll
about.
talk about it. So the way Battlefront 2 works, where it's heroes, which is like Luke Skywalker.
Isn't it like the
Boba Fett.
level up?
No, yeah, no, I don't know how.
Or it's like loot boxes.
Okay, the way you get characters like those is you have to level up to a certain amount. It's in-game cash. So let's say like let's say like.
Is that
I think I can explain this much more. I can explain. I played the game.
Wait. Isn't it kind of like how Street Fighter 5 does it with characters?
No. I have a perfect example. It's
Are you
kind
talking
of like Rainbow Six Siege with its operators, where each match you play, you get a certain currency, in-game currency, and with that you have to unlock the characters. It's like I think for like a couple.
Yeah, that's how it works for Street Fighter
Oh,
5.
Like 400 hours.
Well,
that's how it works for Street Fighter 5. It's like they don't have DLC characters in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, but
instead they have characters and then you have to pay in-game currency to get it.
Battlefront 2 actually did different. It's like you get to choose like
you
the 4 classes, but then there's like the special type of people.
Class.
Yeah, and
But
it's during the game, so you can just.
You have to play a certain amount of time. Well, not a certain amount of time.
You have to play
a certain amount of matches. Yeah, and it's like I think on Reddit it was like 400 hours, I think, for one character to unlock one.
Oh, what
the
fuck?
Yeah, and the most.
That's way too much.
I think I might be wrong, but it's like
I think that's about as much as I'm willing to put into Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
To be honest, you have to be really good at the game to be able to get those special.
Yeah.
Or just really like fucking addicted
And
to
the
it.
way you get those characters is by loot boxes because there's a certain
Of
chance
course.
you get them.
Of
Yeah.
course, man, it's not like Overwatch.
And because of this,
It's not like Overwatch where loot boxes just give you cosmetics.
Yeah, that's why I gotta give props to Overwatch for.
Yeah, and this whole thing with EA started with actually Reddit. Like some guy posted how long it would take, and that's what sparked the entire
Wasn't it like with Darth Vader?
Yeah,
where it was like,
it was Darth Vader. That's how it started. Was a guy telling people how long it takes to unlock a character, and with that EA had to make an AMA to try to like, what's the word?
Lie?
Not lie.
Explain.
No, it was like it's kind of explain, but
Game explain.
Apologize?
they kind of have to apologize a little bit. So
We
they went
apologize for making a
Yeah,
bullshit
I mean, I guess you guys
system.
heard about this too.
Did it get the most downvotes on
Yes,
Reddit? Yeah.
on Reddit.
Yeah,
That's
and
how.
it caused so much
Yeah, it
controversy.
got like an uproar.
Yes,
All
and
over
now
Twitter.
I think it was yesterday. It was basically not announced, but
This is what I was saying
What?
a couple podcasts ago when we were talking about Battlefront 2,
Mm.
where it's like, since all the DLC is free, they're going to find another way to fucking scam people
Yeah,
and getting
of course
money.
they are.
And that's how they get scammed.
And
now-
of course, the second best thing from DLC is microtransactions.
Yeah, of course. Well, and now yesterday I think it started that EA's losing stocks, which meant they're losing a shit ton of money now.
And didn't they take it out of the game?
Yes, that was like I think 3 days ago, but yesterday I think, or maybe like 2 days ago, they started losing money. So now, I think it's because of the controversy, they're losing money, and now they took out the microtransactions. At least for now.
Yeah, must have
They're definitely gonna put it back, but not right
See,
now.
EA, whenever you do something, you gotta think.
Yeah, you have to think.
Because selling a $60 game isn't enough anymore.
Yeah.
You gotta,
I
you gotta
watched
get more money.
I watched Jim Quisition, his video on
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible. Like he was dogfighting in like a single player mission, and like his character was like like I don't know, spazzing out because there was like 2 versions.
Oh,
Like,
was he playing it on the beta?
No. It was a full game.
Oh, that's the full game?
That was a full game. Like,
Oh,
it was
geez.
Well, yeah, because the beta came out like what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's basically the full game.
It's basically the full game, but in
There's
the
nothing
mission,
different.
in the
Then
mission,
what the
like,
fuck was the point of... Oh my
It was
god.
pretty funny because his character in the mission was spazzing out and he couldn't shoot properly. And he had to wait for like, I think like 60 seconds. Like, there was a certain point in the mission we had to destroy shit. A couple, like, I think.
What mission was it?
It was in one space battle.
Oh, the space. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. It's the one where they have to. Basically, in the space battle, there are like certain objectives.
Yeah, you have to destroy.
There's the attackers and defenders. The
yeah.
defenders defend. The attackers do have the
Yeah,
objective to destroy some shit.
And it was in that sparked the entire thing.
Wait,
That was a shit show.
I'm gay?
Tais, you say?
Well, no. I didn't say that. I didn't come out on the podcast. No, but what's it called?
Do you come out of the closet right now?
Yeah,
dude?
I did. I'm gay, ironically though.
I'm gay, ironically.
Ironically, I only suck dick ironically.
Oh, it's
$50 is $50, right?
$2.
20 is
$20, you dumbo.
Damn, I don't have
Dumb.
$2.
Oh,
Domo.
Domo.
Dumbo.
Who
Damn.
remembers? No.
I
Separate
remember.
conversation.
I remember
Separate
Domo
conversation.
from one thing to like clay animation from
Clay
Nicktoons.
animations.
Yeah, but back to the subject at hand.
Battlefront 2.
I'm
Game
just-
looks pretty though. I would say that.
It's a pretty
yeah,
game.
It looks pretty good.
But I just can't wait for the license to expire for EA.
Oh,
And then-
I heard that Disney is they're getting angry too over the controversy.
Oh.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Which
because
is-
this is not the first time that
It's not the
they
first
got.
time.
Because
Well,
like,
they're kind of pissed like how much negative attention they're getting.
See, this is
already.
what I-
no,
happens.
not just that, but what's it called Activision's been messing around with Disney too much
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
With the whole Marvel's Ultimate Alliance that came out,
Mhm.
where it was like, what's it called? They showed off the DLC characters because for the PS2 version, you can play as the Hulk, but it was like only a pre-order bonus for the PS2,
Oh.
and he was in the trailers, but when you play the game, he was not in the game. He was not in the files. He was nowhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
And also the games were like very poorly made, and they had like frame rate issues, lag on the controls, and it was like it's just a shit. And they were selling this for like $30,
What the
$30.
That's
fuck?
not too bad.
and that was only the first one.
Yeah.
The second one had even more problems
Damn.
because like all the DLC characters weren't even on the game,
Yeah.
and they were promoted as like, oh, you can get the DLC characters.
I remember Capcom doing that a couple years ago where they
They
actually like
they hid their
they
characters.
hid the
in-
characters inside the game files
Yeah.
with the disc.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
was with what was it? Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's Marvel vs.
Like,
Capcom.
Pac-Man was in there. I think like
No,
Mega Man was in there.
it was
I think it
It was
was.
Capcom.
it was Namco versus Capcom.
Was it?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think it's
it's
Namco.
Yeah,
No,
characters
it was
in the
Street
files.
Fighter Cross Tekken. That was the game.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, so like Capcom hid characters in the game with the disc, but you have to buy it to unlock them.
Yeah, which was it was just
Yeah.
oh.
I also
Really?
hate the fact that cosmetics.
This is why EA and like Activision are going downhill because they're taking advantage way too much.
This is why you shouldn't do the Capcom strategy.
Well, Capcom at least.
They're honest.
About what?
No, they've done some dumb shit
They have.
like their reasons for canceling Legends 3,
Yeah.
where it was like it's too bad the fans didn't want it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Motherfucker, I was waiting for the game.
Remember when they did that on Reddit?
I
They did the AMA and somebody asked that, and they're
Yeah.
like, "We're sorry because there wasn't enough fan support for it." Really, the worst company right now is probably Activision, followed by EA.
Yeah, easily.
No, the worst company.
If you're gonna,
Worst game company or just worst company? in
worst
general?
game company,
Oh, if we're talking about the worst
not
company,
Konami.
No,
Not good.
I mean they're still pretty shit, but
I mean, they made stupid choices like the shit they treated with Kojima,
Pachinko.
with
And then-
Kojima, all the
and-
pachinko machines.
and you know what I learned?
What?
Metal Gear Solid 5 wasn't even complete.
yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Was it?
Well, I mean, Kojima quit like halfway into the fucking.
No, he
completed-
quit like the last basically the third.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
pretty much it wasn't.
There was
gonna-
also a hidden there wasn't a hidden, but it was like incomplete mission 51, which is have you finished that part about Sahelanthropus?
Well,
I
spoilers.
haven't gone to that part, but I'm just playing like all the side op missions.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but there's
Wait, well, one question.
What?
Do you just go around Afghanistan?
No, you go in Africa too.
Oh, alright, I'm just checking, because I want to go to Africa.
You want to live in Africa?
Oh, dude,
Whoa.
you can't be smoking here.
Oh, I got put my bong away. I'm sorry, just to put
Oh,
that
there's your
that
dog.
away.
Wait, let me see.
Okay.
Open the door again. Where's your doggy?
Right there.
My Doge.
Oh,
Fucking woke up.
I can't see
What
it.
the fuck are you crazy kids doing?
I don't think Konami is that bad of
They're
a.
not bad.
I feel
they're not
for
like
me-
an evil
for me-
company.
But the thing about Activision though is that they're actually avoiding like a lot of shit. But I mean like the main things are microtransactions, bad games, and
Bad games?
Just
No,
bad
it-
games.
It's just, and it's also the fact like everyone remembers Guitar Hero Live, right?
yeah, I remember that.
Where it was like songs that you get, you can't keep.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to like pay to get them.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, and then
Or even with like Tony Hawk a couple years back.
Like Skater
yeah.
Pro for the
Pro Skater
PlayStation.
5 for the PlayStation 4, you know.
No,
I
PlayStation
heard
2.
of that game.
No, they made a new one.
What the hell?
whatever happened to
No,
Skate
no,
4?
no, because the story
Skate
was.
4?
Yeah.
There's
Did
no
they ever
Skate
make
4.
that?
There's no Skate 4.
No.
You'll
Skate
never
4 was
figure-
I never figured it out. Thanks.
What?
You
Okay,
guys
no.
interrupted Joseph.
So Activision found out that their license to use Tony Hawk
Oh,
was
yeah.
like about to expire like in about a couple months.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And so they threw out this like very, very incomplete Tony Hawk game, and basically the game wasn't even on the disc to begin with.
What the heck?
Yeah.
What they had, the disc only contained the demo version of the game.
Oh.
When you got home, you only got the demo on the disc.
Yeah.
And it had a update that was so fucking large, it rivaled Sonic Boom.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I also remember on Steam actually with Tony Hawk. There was I think it was like an older PS2 game.
And even with the update, it doesn't fix the bugs. It's a broken garbage
What is
mess.
Axel doing? Why is he
He's done.
You can't land, like, people glitch through the walls.
Oh my god!
It's Sonic 06 levels of bad.
That's the fucking horrible thing I got.
And it's very limited
Axel,
too.
what
It's
do you-
only got a couple
I was
stages,
laughing my
couple
ass
characters.
off hearing
Is
this.
that too weird?
It's a great story, and it just shows how pathetic
Yeah.
Activision really
Yeah,
is.
they are.
You know what is pathetic?
What?
Making your own network so you can't make pay-per-view money.
Pay-per-view? What?
It's fucking don't know.
Oh my god, it's about WWE again! Are you serious?
Let him talk about it. Let
No,
him talk
no,
about
no,
it.
no,
Go
get
ahead.
back.
I could talk. All right.
Let him talk. Let him
Oh
go.
my
Go.
God.
Go ahead.
This is
I
doesn't have
wanna
anything to do with
hear
what we're
that,
talking
Joseph.
about.
I'm just saying. I'm
So-
just.
You know what? I give up.
Joseph.
No.
I
Stay.
quit.
You can't leave
Get
unless
out
you
of
eat your
here.
beans. You can't leave unless you eat your beans.
What?
You want to leave home early?
Oh,
Eat your beans.
I don't like my beans.
Fucking eat him.
Yeah, my
Do you know where that's from?
No.
Okay, so
Me and Tais, we watched like what's it called?
Boss?
Undercover Boss.
Undercover Boss in our
Oh!
And there's an episode where it's like at Hooters,
Do you want
and
to?
we meet the best character of the anime, Jimbo.
Jimbo.
This is this guy's real name, Jimbo. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's the manager that works at Hooters, and he has these girls. He was like, line up. If you guys want to leave home early, you gotta eat these beans. First one, if you don't finish them, you're stuck with me.
That's terrible. What kind of manager is that?
That's not a manager. That's a dictator.
That is a
And then
dictator.
at the end of the show, the guy was like, I have 2 daughters. I would never let them go near you. And he was like, whoa, whoa.
All right, I'll try to fix everything I did. They didn't even get fired.
They didn't fire him. Can you believe that?
But bet you he's like that at McDonald's. If you don't finish eating these 100 cheeseburgers.
How did we go from?
It was him about talking about WWE.
I was trying to say you
Let him
guys.
say
No
it.
one
Let him-
cares.
Let him get it out of his system.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
God.
Go ahead.
I
This
just
is
want
it. Nothing else after this. Nothing else after this. Go. You have 4 minutes. Go. Right in 4.
Oh, I can see.
No, wait, no, 30 seconds, go.
Go. Go. Go.
Give him 4
Shut up.
minutes.
Go.
No,
Go.
30 seconds, 30
Vince,
seconds, go.
Vince McMahon is an awful man. Him making this WWE network shit. Fucking making us not paying DirecTV for our pay-per-views. Fucking hell. I want to watch my Elimination Chamber. No, I don't want to buy the fucking network and pay $10 a month.
That's real anger. You can tell that's real anger.
Fuck you.
That's real
Fuck you,
anger.
Let him
Vince.
talk it. Let it go.
Fuck you, Vince.
Okay,
We're done.
time's up.
We're done. Time out.
Does that make you feel better getting it out?
That was real anger. That was real anger.
You need to get a life.
No, I want to watch fucking Elimination.
You're done. You're done.
Please don't do anything. Go.
Vince McMahon's a cunt. He's
I'm
a
gonna send
fucking
it to him on
faggot
Twitter.
who likes farts and shit. Motherfucker needs to get a life. He needs to get a life. He needs to get back pay-per-view for DirecTV. I don't want to pay for the fucking network. Fuck you. I just want a fucking channel for that shit. I just want the fucking shit.
we can start
You what do you
thinking
think you
about
are?
this.
Crunchyroll? Get the fuck out of here, Vince.
That's real.
Okay.
That's so
Okay.
real.
Well,
We're done. Talk.
Wait, no,
Stop.
wait.
Go.
I want to just say something. You're gonna have to get used to it, Axel. I'm sorry, because
You're gonna have to get
most
used to
companies are doing that now. They're
Axel, you
having their
think
own-
we care about you?
They're-
You think we care about you?
You know, because all these companies are getting, like Disney's getting their own streaming service.
Yeah, they are.
And they pulled all their movies off of Netflix.
Oh wait. Oh, speaking of that, soon. I know you guys heard about it.
Cartoon Network's got
net
got a streaming
neutrality.
service.
They're gonna do a vote on it next month, which is basically you have to pay extra.
Oh yeah, did you guys remember the whole entire Nickelodeon getting taken out of Spectrum?
Oh yeah, Nick.
And they were making it on Instagram. We're getting taken out of Spectrum. We need a really.
I remember seeing like ads for that, and they're like,
Yeah.
call your provider, and I was like, I have DirecTV. I don't.
I wanted to actually call my provider so I could say thank you for taking that out.
They
That
deserve. Have you seen the shit they show on
For what?
Nickelodeon now?
I
What did
mean,
the show
they
now?
have some good shows.
No, not like that. It's
used
just the company as a whole. They're trying to be like hip and relevant. Like they have.
Oh, dabbing.
Yeah, they have like dabbing. They had the Shooting Stars meme one
Yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I remember just like Nickelodeon whipping Nene fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. It was like do the Patrick dance or something like that.
Yeah, I seen that.
I feel like just a bunch of.
But let me just say, Nickelodeon India is way more out of hand.
India?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Indian
The
version?
I say.
I
India?
Yes.
Fucking WWE Network in India! Fucking hell!
No.
Why you make Jinder Mahal a fucking champion for fucking months?
You're done.
I'm tired!
You're done.
Look at that spike!
You're.
Axel.
You're done. That's it. You're done.
I just want good wrestling in America!
You're done. You're done, kid. That's it.
He's crying. He's crying, guys.
Okay.
He's crying. He's having an emotional.
He's crying in the background. I'm gonna play sad right music right now.
You're
Go,
okay.
continue.
Okay, so the thing.
Ah!
This has become a really big meme.
Vince!
It's like Nickelodeon
Fuck
India
you!
has like shit like where they're like they made a song where it's like help teachers become cool. I want them to teach like this like character from a TV show teaches them how to dab.
Okay.
It's like
That sounds
it's like
fun. I
cool.
didn't see that. I never heard
It's
of this.
cool, close plus attitude plus new hand moves and dab.
And
Yeah.
dab and
Dab and
Should I
dab.
play it? Should I play it?
No.
No. Anyways, okay, we're gonna go back on topic.
Fucking
In other
Vince.
news for microtransactions, CD Projekt Red.
No one cares.
No, wait. This is pretty important
Because
because
who's that?
the guys who made The Witcher 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay, those guys, they're pretty well known for like. being,
Witcher 3?
Yeah, they're pretty well known for being.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
made
I
Witcher
had to
2.
get that on my system.
Witcher 2 is really good. If you have it, if you actually don't have
That's not the
get
point.
it.
That's not
get
the
it.
point.
But anyways, they're pretty well known for being a pro-consumer, which means no microtransactions.
So it's kind of like a Valve.
No, Valve is kind of hated now.
Well, I mean, like back then with
Yeah,
Valve.
back
like,
then,
Left 4 Dead and
yeah,
stuff
they were
like
known
that.
for being
Faggot
pro-consumer.
shit.
Anyways, recently their CEO made kind of like hinted at bringing in microtransactions
Oh my
for the
god.
games.
Wait, which one?
For Cyberpunk 2077,
Oh, okay.
which is like pretty
Well,
hype right now.
Like, don't get me wrong, microtransactions are shit.
Yeah,
They're pretty. They're
I say
they're
it's-
cheap. They're very. They're
It ruins gaming.
I
Who
know,
was
yeah.
the first one who's done
Look,
this?
I want to say
Well,
this.
I mean,
I don't care. I actually do care if it does take away cosmetics. Because I do care about that. I actually like that a lot.
no.
For me,
But
I
that's
like
why
what
I'm not
Blizzard's doing. You just fucking get the loot boxes easily, and if you have like money, you get the money, the virtual money to
No.
buy the loot boxes.
It's the microtransactions are pretty good if your game is free to play. Like most mobile games have it.
But they're kind of necessary in that.
Yeah, it was like you need to make money.
Yeah, you need to make
unless
money
you want a
somehow.
fuck ton of ads. put
Yeah,
into
which
your-
like, get annoying really fast.
Yeah, but with like a AAA game, like remember the Phantom Pain had microtransactions.
I don't remember that at all.
I know.
I remember there was some talk about that. I heard like
There,
some
it's
things.
okay,
there was, and it was
wait.
like very cheap.
No.
Oh.
For MGS5, you don't really need that at all. Like, it's not necessary. It's only for online, and that's for building FOB bases,
Yeah.
which you don't really need at all.
Wait, is even Metal Gear Solid 5 online even
But it's
still
also
alive?
stuff
Yeah,
like-
it's kind of dying right now, but
There's also stuff like Halo Spartan Assault.
Yeah.
that has that stuff where it's like, did you have to pay for that game?
yeah, you do.
Yeah,
You do.
and it's like you need to give into the microtransactions to actually have fun in the game
Yeah.
because it gives you the bare minimum up front.
Why can't they just games fucking give you this shit anymore?
I feel-
Some of it.
I remember like old Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2.
Oh my god.
You know, you fucking can get this shit by leveling
Hey,
up.
remember all the grenade launchers in that game?
Yeah, I fucking remember that shit. Good one, Joseph!
Joseph,
No, I was reading
Joseph
the
wants to
like,
talk
that's him. That's for you.
No, you see, I would enjoy microtransactions if they're implemented in a way that they're only minor and they don't really affect, like how they do with loot crates in Overwatch.
Loot boxes?
Loot crates. That's our always sponsored Loot Crate. Okay.
Oh.
Anime Loot Crate. You can get your favorite senpai or whatever.
You use promo code sellout. That
We're sellouts.
and okay, so the loot boxes. the loot boxes, they add nothing to your character. They don't make you more powerful. They don't like up your speed.
As far
they
as
don't.
cosmetics.
Except for the one thing, it's kind of different with like skins when they like change the character.
Yeah.
They have to actually change the hitbox a bit.
Yeah,
Well, that's like still minor, anyways.
That's just minor. Most of them do like they give you like graffiti stamps or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
They voice lines, taunts, what have you.
This voice lines aren't even like
stuff like loot boxes
But I
and,
mean,
and
should
like
they
Call
even-
of Duty that give you guns that
Yeah. But I mean, it shouldn't even be there when it's a full price game, basically.
Yeah.
I don't think it should. At all.
No, it's like I'm gonna compliment Nintendo with their amiibos, where most games that use amiibos, you can get the stuff legit.
yeah,
in
like
the game.
Breath of the Wild, you can use the.
No, that's not how it works in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, I thought that's how it worked.
A big example is Odyssey, which has, if you use the Mario, Bowser, and Princess Peach amiibos, you can get those outfits in the game. But at the end of the game, you can get them.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you can get them in game, but if you want to get them early,
Yeah.
you can buy the little plastic toys.
Yeah, which you don't even need.
Which is pretty fair. But stuff like with Mario Kart 8, where you can't get the costumes in game, you need the amiibo.
Oh, yeah.
How much are they? They're like $20.
Amiibo?
They're like $12.
It depends on the amiibo. Like some of them.
Yeah,
are pretty
no, it's
expensive.
It's like the rare amiibos.
Like-
No, it's like with the Smash Brothers series amiibo, they range from 12 to 15. But if it's something like the Animal Crossing amiibo, you can get them for pennies. You can get them for
Yeah.
absolutely
Remember-
pennies.
Oh, we also played that
That
last
one
week.
time the Link amiibo was so expensive as soon as Breath of the Wild whatever came out.
Yeah,
They were so expensive. People were like, oh, $100.
Not just
for the
that.
Link one.
back when Smash Brothers first came out, which was the first game to incorporate
Yeah.
amiibo,
Yeah.
Villager,
Yeah.
Wii Fit Trainer, and Marth were sold and scalped.
I know they
For
were
thousands
so
of dollars.
expensive.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought about ever thought of going like what's it called?
Oh, and then there was that guy who bought up 200 Rosalina amiibos.
Why?
Because he doesn't like the character. So if he doesn't like the character, he wants none of their fans to be happy. So he bought 200 of them and threw them away
Nice.
and got them all crushed.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about going dumpster diving?
Isn't that illegal?
Yeah, that's
It's-
illegal. That's
it's
highly
illegal.
illegal.
It's
Really,
highly
isn't it?
Have you ever thought about it going back to the GameStop and
Yeah.
checking the trash?
That's also the controversy. Remember that thing that happened where that guy videotaped
Yeah. I know.
going back to the
GameStop.
GameStop dumpster and he
Yeah.
found a bunch of discs.
Yeah.
And the discs were like used copies. Even Grand Theft Auto 5 was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that recently came out, and they all had like big like scratches into them.
Yeah.
Like somebody like took a knife and just scratched into
So
them.
it's like,
I think they do that now. Like I think
Yeah, just so like
No,
people
it's
know.
company policy, so people don't.
why do they do that? Why don't
No, it's just because I think like
they, is it like stock or something like
No, I
that?
think
it's,
like
it's,
shit
it's,
underneath.
probably like defective shit.
Yeah, it's like the fact that
Where
they're
it's
gonna
like-
make sure that
They
Yeah.
don't want somebody to go dumpster diving.
Yeah.
Take the disc and then sell them online.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, why did they throw the fucking discs away?
Probably
Because they're no good.
Yeah,
They're
They're
probably
probably either
not good anymore.
defective, they're
they
scratched.
probably scratch too much or something.
Oh, I see.
Like I know like for Xbox 360 for
I
PS5,
get it's like a
Yeah, but like a
broken
lot-
disc basically.
Yeah, a lot of games
Yeah.
like will scratch up what inside the disk drive.
And no, it's like they don't want you dumpster diving.
Yeah.
That's
Ta-
why
taking
like
the discs, selling them on Amazon to some poor motherfucker
Yeah.
across the world.
that's why I like downloading games more than just
And
like,
then also
I don't
just
know,
stop people
getting
from
the
dumpster
physical
diving
copy.
in the
Yeah.
first place,
Yeah.
They also have a bunch of controllers in there that they cut the cords for. They,
Yeah.
Even though they have like the Skylanders and Disney Infinity portal things, that they just cut the cord off. Even though I don't understand why somebody would want those in their
Yeah.
collection.
I mean, you
Is
can still sell
beyond me.
I mean, you can fucking probably make like a ton of money by like just making art out of
Oh, I'm
those.
sure people still do it, like, and they still fake it on Amazon or something.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah,
they have like
No,
it like
They
in the
fake the
background.
pictures, yeah.
Yeah, and like they have like a little
Don't-
like I don't know
Yeah.
cord, but it's not even connected.
Don't get
It's
me
like-
wrong. One time on Amazon, because I'm a big fan of the PS2. That's probably my favorite
Yeah,
console.
you bought a
Yeah,
lot of
me
games for
too.
that.
No, and what's it called? I bought this like big lot that they had. That was like $200 and came with like 52 PS2 games, some
not bad.
controllers and stuff. And most of the games were, well, let's just say
Broken?
some of them were either fake, they had a big bunch of gouges in them,
Mm-hmm.
or if you booted them in, they were a different game entirely. Like somebody like took a different
Yeah.
game.
Ooh.
The only reason why I wanted to buy that lot was because it had a copy of Shadow of the Colossus and Eco, which are some of my favorite games for the PSG.
Yeah, that's not bad. Also, Shadow of the Colossus, they're changing a lot of shit about that too.
Yeah,
But
we're not talking
yeah.
about
But you
that.
got that bundle
I
on
didn't know they
Amazon?
were
I got it.
They're changing the
Wait, no, it was
combat
eBay.
style.
Oh,
the
the combat.
first problem,
Yeah. Oh.
eBay.
Well, it's like
I mean,
he had pictures in it, and it seemed legit. I looked at it, and I'm
That's
like,
why you
You
don't
should
buy.
ask
That's,
for more,
that's
like,
why I wouldn't consider like going on eBay to
Did you
find
get,
stuff.
like,
Yeah, I don't go
no,
on eBay ever.
that was my first time using eBay, and I haven't used it since.
did you like ever get a refund or anything?
Oh no, I got a refund.
The only time I ever used eBay was like when I was really young and I saw like these
Yeah.
Godzilla figures. Like, oh, I want to get them.
It's like
Yeah, I use Amazon.
I use Amazon now for
Yeah.
all my
Yeah,
stuff.
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon's better.
So that
Amazon is much better.
Yeah.
it's either that or
It's quicker.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really
yeah.
it's either that or sometimes I don't. I'm gonna sound really fucking weird.
You could
doing
use
this.
Wish.
No, I use
Craigslist.
I just go to swap meets.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That-
Oh yeah, swap meets are like
pretty
really
good.
good with
Yeah,
that
they're
stuff.
good.
Well, it depends.
There's always that one tent that has a fuck ton of like
Yeah,
ass
there is.
games.
Which swap meet do you go to? I go to one that's.
well,
Where's the one?
I go to
where's the
one in
here that's, like,
Rialto.
really far away. Like I think it's like.
Is it at night one?
I used to
It's
go.
the
I
one-
used to go to like
it's
swap
in a
meets
parking lot.
like whenever they like ever come out. And I'm like, oh, let's go to swap meet.
My
But
mom-
now we
Isn't there
don't.
one like around here that's like every Sunday or something?
It's every
It's
every
like-
Saturday in the morning.
that's
It's like
the-
Yeah.
in Rancho.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's the one I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, that's the
I
one.
go
we-
there and
Yeah.
oh my god, I went there like last week and you know what I saw in
Oh,
a tent?
God.
I saw a dildo.
What?
Well, I'm not surprised.
No, it was.
It's a people's market, right?
And
You
it
saw
had,
anything basically.
it had little balls in it. It was so weird.
Did you get it for Axel?
No,
Yeah,
it was
fucking-
pink.
Yeah, but those swap meets. I mean, some of them are pretty good. We can get really good games for like dirt cheap, but some people get games like. I saw one time I went there and there was like a Mass Effect, the first one. For
First
Xbox
Mass
60.
Effect,
It was like $40 for it, even though it was like already a couple years old.
Well, yeah, because you gotta watch out for some people.
Yeah, you do,
Yeah,
you
you
do,
really
you definitely
do.
do.
And the best part about it is that you may find games that are like really fun. Like Shadow of the Colossus is a pretty rare game to find. It goes for around $30 to $40.
Yeah, but you
to
can
find.
also in swap meets you can also
But-
haggle the price too.
Yeah,
so
but
you can also get it lower sometimes.
but also when you go there,
Yeah.
they don't know that the rarity of it, so
Yeah.
they sell for like 10.
No,
$10.
depending on some people who's like definitely are pros, they'll be like, well,
Yeah.
this is really rare. That's why we're selling
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Like
There's a lot of that too.
there's the one that I go in like Bamburen or something, like all the way over
I think I
there.
know what you're
It's like a
talking
night one, only night times,
Mm.
and there's this one tent that's always there, and he's like really like smart with his games.
Yeah.
He sold me a copy of this chip that had like 100 games in it.
Oh, those things are fake.
Yeah, those are fake.
always
They
fake.
work, but you have to like be really careful with it because after a certain time they expire.
Really? No, I got a DS case that claimed to have. I was like 7 when I got this.
Uh-huh.
Had like 64 Mario games in it, and I opened it up and it was nothing.
There
There was nothing on the
Do
fucking
you know
cartridge.
what's the worst place to get anything?
What?
The Wish app. My brother got like this
Mm.
PSP.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
And okay, it's not even they call it a PSP, but it's not even a PSP.
Is it one of those like?
It's purple.
I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
And it broke the day he got it. It claimed to have 100 games, but they were all repeats, and they were
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh.
Like I think John Tron made the best video. About
Oh yeah,
that.
where it's like has like all these bootleg
Where it's
games.
like-
It's like,
where it's like-
100 best games.
No, he found one that said 460,000 games.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen that
I've
video.
seen
I've seen
that.
Which it was all just the same, like the same 40 games over
What
and over.
happened to John Tron? Is he still?
He's
I-
still around.
He makes videos now.
He makes
Yeah.
videos.
I think he made one like 3 weeks ago.
He makes videos,
Is
but
he-
not as often
And
as
they're
most
just-
YouTubers.
And they're just as good now.
I know that he like had like something going around.
He said
For
he
what?
said some very
For what?
controversial stuff about Donald Trump
No, I thought he said
No,
and immigrants and
No,
stuff
it,
like
it
that.
was also that in
And gay
his
things, wasn't
his
it?
I know what he's talking about. I know about this. It was him and Destiny. I don't know if you guys know Destiny.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I-
that's
yeah.
I'm
they were
subscribed
talking-
to him actually.
Yeah, they were talking about I guess politics, and he said like
and it started
he said
bringing up
something
all
about
this, all this stuff.
he said something about like
About
eugenics.
immigrants and that kind of stuff.
Anyways, get off this.
Joseph
No,
wanted to
let's
say
just
something.
get back to the John Tron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He explains in like when he first came back, he explained that the reason why he left wasn't because of
the controversy.
the controversy. It was because I think it was because like one of his like family members got really fucking ill,
Oh.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
or it was like something like a financial thing. It was something like that.
I don't think it was financial. I think he
he's
means
really,
now.
he
But-
looks
but-
really rich.
Yeah,
But the content he's making is still about as good. Like everyone
Yeah,
referenced the flex tape video,
I love
that
which is hilarious.
Flex tape for life.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I love.
Remember when he was on Game Grumps?
Game Grumps?
He
What
was
was that?
That's like,
that was
Game-
like 2 years
they
ago.
Original-
replaced him with
original-
Danny. They replaced him with
original
Danny.
Game Grumps was John Tron and Aaron. It was
I
just
never
them.
watched
Those
Game
two.
Grumps.
It was.
everyone-
I like the original one. The
Really?
new one is okay.
I like Danny and I really like.
I like Dan. I like
I've
Dan a
never
lot.
watched Game
You ever
Grumps for
heard?
that
You've
much.
seen
Only
Ninja
one or
Sex
two.
Party? I love their
Well,
songs.
Yeah, that's
Well,
why I
of
like
course, every-
Danny from. Danny's just
And
really
ev-
good
ev-
musician.
Yeah,
The,
he
the thing with
is.
Ninja Sex Party is everyone knows one of their songs. If you
Yeah.
don't, you probably heard some like everyone knows what No Reason
Stop.
Boner is.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Strawberries and cream.
Yeah.
Ooh, my favorite's like
And-
their cover of Take On Me. I
But-
love that
but,
shit.
but,
really
wait
good.
up. Hey, Eagle Raptor, when is the next Starbomb album coming out? Fuck!
Eagle Raptor? I know who he is.
Make the next Starbomb album. I'm waiting for that shit.
I've been waiting. Like he said in the last one, which was I think the simple plot of Metal Gear, where he was like, oh, we're working on a third album, and he's like, I've been sitting here waiting. I keep refreshing his page just to find out when it comes.
Maybe he was talking about the second album.
No, it's talking about the third album because the second album came out.
I liked more the first album. It had more
The
good
third,
songs.
yeah, I like. But
Second album was good. It had like a few really good songs.
I like.
But then there was like some things that are like, ugh.
It was like the Minecraft one was trash. I didn't like
You
it.
didn't like the Minecraft?
I didn't like that one.
It was okay for me.
I
The
get-
one I did-
I laughed at the joke, like the
Yeah.
censorship, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. But the ones I really liked were the Hero Rhyme, which was
Yeah, that was.
that one was really
Yeah.
fucking good.
I get that one.
The Pokemon rap.
Oh yeah, it's the second.
Oh, that one's the best one they made. The Pokemon rap.
No, it's the second Pokemon
Yeah, the
rap,
second
where it's,
one,
where it's
yeah,
like
no.
they name a bunch of
I know
fake
this.
as
Yeah, I
fuck
know. That's what I was
Pokemon.
talking about. The second Pokemon rap.
And then the simple plot of Metal Gear Solid.
that was.
Yeah, I
which,
like. I feel like they're gonna make a third one of that, right?
well, of course, they have to.
Well, what do you think they would make
Well,
a simple plot of?
they did a joke in the end where it's like, he's like, finally done with this bullshit, and
Oh.
Sora comes out,
Yeah.
and like, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and
And
they're
it's like, oh
fuck.
It was so funny.
That was,
Oh my God.
so yeah, microtransactions suck.
Wow, we talked about how long? Holy
20
shit!
minutes, I was saying it.
Okay,
What's the next topic?
The next topic is the Xbox One.
Oh, Xbox One. I've never heard too
The
much.
Xbox One
I didn't
X.
even know it came out this week. It's
Xbox
like
One
this
Pro.
year. Huh?
Xbox One Pro.
It's Xbox One X.
Have you
X,
seen the
yeah.
skin? The Minecraft
Xbox One.
I've seen the
X.
Minecraft skins.
Or if you just really like dirt.
Wait, also, doesn't the Xbox One X allow you to get like an E and B from Minecraft?
What?
I don't know.
Xbox version.
I don't know, but now you can play Minecraft in 4K, guys.
Yeah, you
Oh
can.
my god, it looked really great on 4K. That water looked real.
I heard sales didn't like go through the roof like they were expecting.
Yeah,
Xbox One X.
how much is it? It's like
It's-
500.
I think it's like 500, yeah. But it's like, why would you buy that when you can
Just get the regular Xbox
get
One.
the regular Xbox One?
That's why I
Yeah.
don't
I mean,
understand.
sure, it's a downgrade in just a little bit, but
So I don't understand making new content. I actually understand some things just like fix some problems.
I think it would be worth it if games were like 4K and maybe not 4K, but
You don't know-
1080p and 60 FPS.
Like-
yeah, that's what I said. I say
Yeah.
at least 720.
And that's
At the
what I
very-
want. I want
at the-
60
At
FPS.
the very least, 720 is where I'll stay.
No, the least I'll stand is by 1080 60 FPS.
Yeah.
To me, that has to be a standard. That has to be a standard.
Well, yeah, we also got to take into consideration stuff like the Switch.
I don't.
Yeah.
Sacrifice a little bit like graphics. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
I can get that. because it's portable.
But it's like portability.
yeah,
It's
but
like,
this is an Xbox that's like basically. I mean, it's not really portable at all.
yeah, but the thing is, I don't. They have like if you check the website, they have so many exclusive quotation
Yeah, you
marks.
do.
Exclusive.
It's
Oh,
they're,
but on
all,
PC
they're all time exclusives.
Yeah, there.
Like they're holding player known battlegrounds
Oh.
to it like fucking mayhem.
Yeah.
They spent so much money just trying to keep it exclusive.
Yeah, because it's still blowing up even now. Like
no,
after
because
a couple
what's it
months.
called? They were in talks of like
Yeah.
when the license was up, they were gonna make a Switch port for it, and they were
Yeah.
like, and Microsoft saw this and was like, no, you're gonna stay with us, and they got it for like another. I think like summertime is when the license
Yeah,
ends.
well, I mean, Battlegrounds is doing. I mean, even after a couple months now, it's still doing very well on PC now, even on console,
Yeah.
Xbox. It's still like a hot
they
game.
also like they're also showing stuff like Cuphead,
Oh,
but
Cuphead.
Cuphead already looks good. It doesn't
Yeah,
need to
that-
see it in 4K.
Cuphead doesn't need to
Oh,
get
did you see
for
that video by what's the game?
Pyrocynical.
No, lazy.
Yeah, he made like
Lazy
Not Lazy Town.
lazy time.
No, it was by I forgot his name, but he did like an old like tiny TV, for Cuphead.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
That.
What-
Like,
what's his
the
name
arcade-
again?
I don't know.
Forgot his
the-
name.
Oh,
Everyone
he-
knows his name. Everyone knows the video.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
it.
it's
so
like
cool.
he does like old like
an old television, right?
yeah, he did it on television, but he does videos like on old games
Yeah.
basically.
Oh yeah, I remember. I
I thought
think
it's-
he also did that with Sonic Mania,
Yeah.
where like he played it on a really old fucking TV.
Yeah, and Cuphead looks cool on old TV.
Isn't it like on those
The box TVs.
Yeah,
Yeah, the ones with like the arcade ones, huh?
Yeah, the ones
Yeah.
with the VHS.
Yeah.
Tapes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, fucking.
I have one of those things.
For what?
Oh, the TV hybrid VHS.
Like the ones, yeah, the ones.
Oh,
That,
those.
but it was like this big, where it's like, oh, I'm not even gonna. It's about the size of a normal head.
Yeah.
Oh, I read this one old TV.
Uh-huh.
It had like the little antennas, and
Oh my
how you
God.
powered it, you had to like grab like the little
Oh,
crank, and you
I was
start.
thinking-
Oh my god.
Wait, I have a story too. I remember I had like a TV. It was this like. What's
Wow.
it?
No,
Wait,
this
wait,
is-
wait,
wait,
It went from, like,
wait.
What?
Let's just say we're gonna get off track.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay,
know
look, this is
that.
pretty. I mean, we're in a conversation. but my TV was like here to like here, and all the way. It was really fat, so it was like all the way back here.
I don't know what this
Yeah.
means. You have
It was
to-
like this, right? It was like really fat. Those
Yeah,
fat
yeah,
TVs.
but no one's gonna.
No one's gonna know what
I
you're
don't know.
describing.
Oh, it was like how long is
Here,
this?
here,
Like
here,
four,
here.
5
Just,
feet?
just put it as the picture in the back.
It'll be like 5. It'll be like 5 feet by like
Just put it as like a background.
Yeah,
picture.
I'll put it. Anyways, the TV was so huge, it was you couldn't move it at all because it's so heavy, and the quality was terrible. It was 480.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean that's what's to be expected because.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so
But I had that for a really long time.
All right, so back on to
back on
topic.
Xbox One X.
Yeah.
Even with games like Dragon Ball Fighter Z,
Oh.
they're holding that license like
Yeah, of course. So.
like crazy because everyone's hyped for it. There's rumor that it might get a Switch port, but they're like, oh, it's gonna happen, guys. We all want the hype to build up, and then when all the hype was built up to,
And then someone just grabs a shotgun and bam.
no, cause
Yeah.
did you guys hear that? Where it's like the controversy where like, oh, everyone was asking for a Switch port, and they made a poll where they're like, oh, will the Switch port be made? And they're like, okay, sure, Switch port. And then like days later, they're like, no Switch port, fuck you.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a middle finger.
Wait, what happened?
No, no, it was like the reason they explained this. The reason was because they were having Xenoverse 2 on the Switch, and they wanted to focus in on that game first, and then Dragon Ball Fighter Z later.
No, fuck Xenoverse 2. Holy shit.
Look, they have not even made an announcement of when that comes out.
I think I saw Xenoverse for the Switch for like.
They didn't. They haven't released it yet. They haven't.
I saw
they
it
haven't
Walmart.
even
I
got-
swear.
They haven't even got a date for it.
Well, your
Oh, no,
My
no,
iPhone X. My iPhone
Your
X.
iPhone X.
Wait, let me look it up. Let me look it up if it
Wait,
actually
what are
did
you looking
come
at?
out.
It hasn't come out yet.
I swear.
I checked the eShop. It hasn't came out yet.
Doesn't
Not on the
it?
eShop, it probably is a physical copy.
Then why wouldn't it be on the
It
eShop?
would maybe on the eShop first, right?
Yeah, it would have been on the
Release?
yeah.
Yeah, Axel, come on, dude.
And I also would have saw trailers on the Switch's news part. They have so much exclusives, but they're not like big exclusives. They only have timed exclusives, which I don't like the
Shut
idea of timed exclusives.
I don't like that either. I
It's
hated
like-
that when it happened to Tomb Raider.
No,
Actually,
it's like
look what I fucking found though.
okay. When is the date? Is it already out? It's not out yet.
Well, why is that
Come on,
fucking?
bitch!
I know. I was like,
Go
what?
back to what you were saying, Joseph.
It's like PlayStation and Microsoft are the biggest
Yeah.
things when it
Oh,
comes.
Sony too. They're not doing
I thought they said PlayStation.
platform.
What's it called?
Yeah, but
They're making instead of making original like first party IPs.
Yeah.
They're just time exclusive.
Yeah, and I hate that.
Where it's like, whereas on like the Nintendo.
Well, to be fair, like Sony does kind of have like exclusives.
Yeah, but it's like Microsoft. The only like big game that they've made is
the
like
only
the
one
Halo
I know is
franchise.
what is it? It's not Crisis. Crackdown 3.
Yeah.
That's the only one I even know.
No, but that's it.
What's Crackdown again?
3.
Yeah, but what's Crackdown?
Shooter game.
Oh, it's oh, you didn't even know it. It's kind of hard to describe.
Yeah,
Anyways.
it's not, I feel like I heard it before. That's why.
Yeah,
It is. You may remember because what's his name was in the trailer
Oh, yeah,
in
what's
E3.
his name?
Oh,
I forgot his name. He was doing. He was.
Oh yeah, Terry Crews.
Terry
Oh,
Crews.
it's the
Oh.
Terry Crews
Yeah,
game.
Yeah. So yeah.
It was the game where he was like, "Oh, I'm totally gonna be in Overwatch, guys. Just watch."
No, but it's like Nintendo. They're not focused on time exclusives. They're more focused on releasing games, even though some of the
Yeah.
games can be shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Good example of being a shitty game.
Animal Crossing, Mimo
1-2 Switch.
Festival, 1-2 Switch.
Yeah.
Couldn't Fire Emblem Heroes be shitty?
Well, I mean that's a mobile game.
Oh, I mean not Heroes. I mean, what's it called? Warriors.
Echoes.
No, the newest one though.
Fire Emblem Warriors. I heard
I heard
praise.
it was really great.
Yeah. I heard it was better than Hyrule Warriors.
I know.
So I thought it was gonna be bad.
I think you're talking about Echoes
Really?
For the mobile?
for the 3DS, right?
I think
I
yeah,
heard-
I think that was the one.
I thought that was good too.
No, people don't think that game's bad. It's just it was overhyped.
Anyways, our final
Topic.
topic,
Where
which is Joseph.
Which is- okay, so the Game Awards are gonna happen in I think about 7 days.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, give the list right.
I have the list of I let's make this clear. This is not all the nominees. These are
Yeah.
just the more important ones. So there's also still like
Wait. So
best
where
voice
where
actor.
can we see this?
well, we can find this on
On the
YouTube.
website?
We'll talk about it next podcast because
No, we're gonna make one on Wednesday then,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we won't
Wednesday.
be done.
no, but it's going to be out on Saturday, next Saturday.
Yeah.
So
But
we
Wednesday, it's gonna be a pretty
Okay.
short one.
So we'll do it in another podcast.
Yeah, Saturday.
We'll talk about it.
Sunday.
Okay, so I just want to like make our predictions for because they just released the nominations for all of them, and we're not going to be talking about stuff like the best audio quality, the
Yeah.
best
No.
best voice acting. I only wrote down the ones where it's like
Important.
was like important, like best game of the year.
And also interesting too.
And also ruled out stuff where it had a bunch of games that no one has heard about.
Yeah.
Except for one big game that everyone knows is gonna win. Like most of the categories had Cuphead on there, and
Yeah.
like, a bunch of other random games where I was like, I've never heard of these games. Why would I pick these games and not
people.
Cuphead?
Well, it'd probably be people that are, that played those games. And like, oh, I
A
like
lot
that
of
game.
Yeah, but it's like-
games- wait,
It's probably gonna be a minority, yeah. But,
Yeah, they're like indie games. They weren't like big off the wall chain games that you would remember.
Yeah, like
this
you remember
year.
when indie games were like a big thing where it's like, oh man,
They're
yo,
still kind of are. I mean,
They are.
Like PC, they're pretty huge.
Yeah,
now.
PC and Nintendo and
Yeah,
the Switch.
yeah,
the
that's
Switch
pretty
is
much it.
the Switch is like a home for it.
For consoles, it's mostly third party.
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but
But with Nintendo, like they're holding on to like
Yeah, yeah.
indie games like
They're pretty
fucking
good.
crazy.
You know,
And most of them are pretty fucking good.
I'm kind of surprised that this year there hasn't been any huge games like last year.
the only huge
Well,
game.
some of these games were
I
pretty
mean, yeah,
good.
I mean, some of them create like Cuphead like, and such like that.
One-
But I mean, like last year we had like
Undertale.
BF1, yeah, Battlefield 1.
Oh, what did
What?
Overwatch count as a big game that came out
Yeah, of
2016?
course. I think that
Yeah.
was the game of the year last
Yeah.
year.
Oh yeah, that was the
yeah,
game of the
yeah.
year. So
I mean,
So,
so like
popular.
this year's
I
kind of been
feel-
like lackluster.
I feel like this year
yeah.
it's been better in recent years.
Nah, I'd say it was lackluster. Definitely lackluster.
no.
2015 was really, really
Yeah,
good.
really
Yeah.
There were so many good games that came out that year.
Ah,
But I
yeah.
mean, this year it's been like maybe like a few hits, but that's it.
No, there's been actually a pretty lot of hits.
Yeah.
And
I
this
know.
list will probably
Alright, go.
okay.
Give the list.
Well, we'll start off with the first one, which is the best music in games.
Ooh.
Which
is what?
this is what
What are numbers?
the nominees are Cuphead, Don't Deal with the Devil,
My fucking.
Destiny 2,
no,
no, wait,
no,
no.
Ah,
Nier Automata,
Nier.
I haven't listened to. I
Nier.
haven't played that
Wait,
game,
Nier
I haven't
on
listened
top.
to it.
I want to play that game though.
I want to play that game too.
And then-
but
It's
I don't play
fucking
it.
looks fun.
I heard it's
And
really
then-
good.
here's two games I think are probably gonna tie
What?
for win. Persona 5,
I haven't
Ooh.
played
it's
it.
got some
I
nice
didn't-
jazz
Yeah.
music.
I need-
jazz.
And
I like
then
jazz.
of course Mario Odyssey.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
I haven't listened to that.
And then which I don't feel like
Two
it's
games I
I
haven't heard their soundtracks
I
for,
haven't
but I keep
either.
hearing it's great.
The only one I heard
Really
is
good.
kind of Destiny. Was a
Odyssey, everyone fucking knows.
Yeah.
Jump Up Superstar.
That's
Yeah.
Don't
a good
mention
one.
me singing that in the Discord chat again.
Oh, that was really
And then the next one I don't feel like should be on there. It's Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild
Breath
barely
of the
has.
Wild doesn't have any.
But when it
music.
does, it sounds good, right?
It sounds good.
It's like a good
It's like
soundtrack.
when you're walking through the world.
You don't hear the music.
No, it's like piano tiles, and then when you get,
Oh, that's not bad.
but then
But
when you
it's
get,
ambient. It's ambient.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then when you get in closer to action,
Yeah.
it starts to, raise
Rock.
up.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that music is
It
not.
kind of reminds me
iconic.
of Red Dead, like the music. It's kind
Yeah.
of like ambient.
It's
too.
kind of like how any other RPG game is like, oh, here's the normal
kinda like
music,
Rockstar,
but then
but
here's just the
Rockstar.
rock and roll music when you're fighting people.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
I played. You don't know how many times I went back and played Breath of the Wild,
yeah,
this year.
We know. You
and
talked
I,
about it.
and I can hardly remember a single theme from that game. It doesn't have the original.
Wait,
Zelda
how was the
theme in
story?
it.
Was I never
The
actually.
story was
I
bare
heard the
minimum.
Did you ever play
Really?
with Shirtless Link?
What should
Did you like playing Mario Odyssey?
Yeah, I did.
Shirtless,
Okay, so-
shirtless Mario or shirtless Link?
Anyways, go
Oh,
on.
that's difficult.
Go on. Go on.
I think mine's
It's
would be
Mario, because Mario has
will
nipples.
be shirtless Shulk.
Shirtless show.
Shirtless joke. Ooh.
That was my favorite.
Anyways, go on with the list.
I feel like we should go through our list.
Yeah.
Which predictions? Okay, so we'll start with you, Carlos. Which
With best music?
one? With
There's
best music.
Near Automata.
You haven't even heard it.
I know, but I've heard good things about it.
But
That's the only thing I can
Okay.
base it on.
Tais.
I definitely
This
play-
is really
like, I
difficult.
really, it's like between Persona 5 or Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like I've seen I've seen some kid play it at my house once, and it was like
Some kid.
they like
Oh, what you been doing?
no. It's
Okay, Axel, which one do you?
I'd say it's Cuphead for me.
Cuphead.
I think it's gonna.
I
win.
heard the music, and I like that old classy jazzy music. It's so awesome.
Okay, for me, it's either Persona 5 or Odyssey.
Yeah, huh.
But I think I'm leaning more towards Odyssey because I've never had a soundtrack. Like I
Well,
listened
you also-
to,
wait, wait.
and it's gotten stuck in
Wait,
my head
Joseph,
for
wait,
months on
Joseph,
end.
You have to
Jump
figure
Up
it.
Superstar?
Is it the Game Awards? It's gonna be bought. It's gonna factor that in too.
So none of these things are actually going to happen. So most of it's going to be either Persona 5 or Mario Odyssey.
Alright.
Yeah, that's most likely.
The best ongoing game. This is the game that continues to like bring expansions to their game.
Oh,
Oh,
so
What should be?
Overwatch.
Oh, that's already done.
I'm guessing Overwatch.
The nominees are Destiny 2,
Oh.
No, no.
Grand Theft Auto Online,
Oh.
Oh
That's
yeah.
still going on.
Overwatch,
Ah, I told you.
That's what
Player
Axel
Unknown Battlegrounds.
Yeah, kind of.
Rainbow Six.
Yes, Rainbow. That's Rainbow.
And Warframe, which I
No.
Warframe.
Rainbow
I
is
played a bit of Warframe. I haven't really gotten to play a
Rainbow
lot of it,
gets
but it
Rainbow.
was
Why
I
does
really
it get your
get money.
vote? Why does it get your vote?
That game is so fucking good. I forgot how good it was. Like I played it this weekend on Friday. I played a shit ton until like 2 p.m. Not 2
Oh
p.m.
my
2 a.m. It
Okay.
was so good. I forgot how good it was.
I feel like Tais can go next.
I think like Overwatch. Like it's still so popular.
Yeah,
You thought?
I was saying
Didn't worry.
Overwatch because with the process they're going through, where it's like they
They-
keep releasing characters every
Yeah.
month, and they're all unique.
Yeah.
And people still like to play it a lot, and especially
course they do.
competitive.
And of
as
course,
well.
Axel,
also
you probably
the-
already know
It's,
that.
it's Overwatch for me. I played it a lot. I love the expansions. It's just that, well, this series hasn't been going as well as it should, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna rack up
Yeah.
again.
I remember that hype when Mercy got like an
nerf?
upgrade, and everyone was like.
It wasn't an upgrade. It's
What
more
was it?
like a balance of
Yeah,
things.
Okay,
People- 'cause she
should
was
we go
like-
to the next one?
Yeah, go next one.
Because this one's probably the best art direction in a game.
Ooh!
Which of course,
Alright.
you guys can probably already
Wait,
guess.
I would say this.
the
There's a lot of
games.
art direction this year now. Like, there's a lot of different art.
Like-
Yeah, I
like
know.
that
There's
different
like so
style?
much art
Yeah.
to these games
Yeah,
now.
that's what it
It's
is.
so
They're
beautiful.
kind of
They're
hyping
giving
about
nice
it. It's not like
flair.
that. What?
Okay, you guys can probably already guess what the first game is.
What
Cuphead?
Cuphead, yeah.
You said content?
Cuphead.
Cuphead.
Cuphead is like the new Undertale. That's what I think of every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Because it got fucked by Tumblr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuphead.
But Pirates and Sands, they're both red and
Now
black.
it's all about Bendy and
Anyways.
Cuphead.
Oh,
Okay.
actually,
Go on, Joseph.
Okay, Cuphead.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Destiny 2.
Nope.
That's just the same to me.
No, I don't like
Horizon Zero Dawn.
it. I kind of like that.
Horizon Zero Dawn. I saw
Okay.
the game. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Persona 5.
Oh.
I don't watch.
And The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh my god, there's actually.
What was the
two
second one?
games.
The second one was Destiny 2.
What's the other one?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
I guess.
I would say Cuphead.
Horizon.
It was either Cuphead, Horizon, Persona 5, or Breath of the Wild. Destiny 2 does not stand up.
No,
for
it's
it.
not.
Destiny 2 just looks the same as Destiny 1,
It
doesn't it?
does.
It's like the art style for what's it called
What?
Persona 5 is it has its flair
Yeah.
to it. Cuphead speaks for itself.
It does. It works a lot.
And then
for
Breath
it.
of the Wild, it has that nice Wind Waker mixed with mixed with Skyward Sword. And it looks good.
But which do you think is gonna win?
Which one? That's
You better-
And it's really hard.
It's probably-
You have to remember corruption.
It's,
You have to remember that.
yeah,
This is the Game Awards.
it's probably gonna be Cuphead.
Yeah, probably.
Because Cuphead,
Even for them,
even-
it would still have to win.
yeah, there's no way in hell that
Yeah.
Cuphead.
It's
I would be
so-
shocked. I will kill myself if Cuphead did not win.
You have to live the life.
Well, don't jinx
I'll let
it.
you
Don't
know.
jinx it.
Okay.
What do you think?
My choice
That's it.
for
Throw them.
best art direction would probably be either Cuphead or Horizon. Those games look
Horizon's
beautiful.
fine.
It's a bit more on leaning to Cuphead because that looks like much fun than like
'Cause-
Horizon
'cause,
Dawn's like
our-
futuristic
like,
half like
Years have been put through into Cuphead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was Horizon?
Wait, who made Cuphead?
It was some indie team.
It was two guys.
Two guys. Oh.
Oh.
And it really
Two
showed.
guys, one cup.
Two guys. One cup.
Literally too.
Okay.
That was
Anyways,
leading up to
Tais,
it.
Can we already guess what yours is gonna be?
Persona 5.
Oh, I thought it
Oh,
was
you know?
Cuphead.
Oh no, it was actually really liked Persona. Like,
Persona 5 was
it
my
actually
close
looks
second.
really nice.
I need to play that series. I never played it. I
Yeah,
haven't
just
played
just
the only game I even know about. Who's the guys that make it?
I forget.
The only game I know about them is Catherine.
Kath-
That
oh,
game.
Kath! I remember
Yeah.
that art style.
Yeah,
and
I
how-
really like that game.
I
really like
actually
okay.
like the game.
You
Yeah.
should
A
cheat
bit.
Gamefly out of a copy of
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Just
Okay,
tell
it's
them you
pretty
lost it.
Use Gamefly now.
it. Anyways, go
Okay, the best multiplayer game,
on. Hmm.
which this one has a little bit of mix up because
Okay.
there's more nominees because the last two tied
Yeah.
Ooh,
for the nomination.
Alright, let's see.
There's Call of Duty World War II,
No.
I haven't played that game. So I don't know.
Destiny 2,
No.
No.
Fortnite,
Oh, I
kind
played
of.
that game. It's really
Kind
fun.
of.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe,
Oh, I love
Hmm.
Mario.
which I honestly think
That's kind of like.
I honestly believe remakes shouldn't count.
Yeah, remake shouldn't
Yeah.
count.
I don't think
It's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
win though.
nicer.
I mean, it's like a.
And then the tie was with PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds
Uh-huh.
and Splatoon 2.
Oh, Splatoon
Player on the
2.
ground for me.
Yeah, player. I think-
Player Unknown.
I think Splatoon 2.
Oh, so that's a really bad name for that game. Like
Player Unknowns.
Player Underground Battlegrounds.
It's players
Wait,
unknown
Player
battleground.
Unknown Battlegrounds.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a weird name. See, I don't like that.
it should just be battlegrounds.
It should just be Battlegrounds.
What do you think is gonna win?
That's really difficult because the only game on there that I actually have experience playing multiplayer would be Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
But you don't even count that.
But I'm not gonna count that because
It's
It's,
like-
I
it's a
feel-
remaster, I think.
like definitive editions don't
For
count.
me,
It's like
a logical choice would be probably Player Unknowns.
Yeah.
yeah, because I played a little bit of Splatoon and.
I don't know. Splatoon is really popular online.
Well,
Yeah.
Especially when
I haven't heard any hype for that game.
I think it's because that I own the original Splatoon and I'm just tainted. Like when you play enough of Splatoon, you don't like. I don't feel it necessary to go out and buy Splatoon 2 because I already have the original.
Because people are like on Splatoon 2, they're always like on those wars and they're like, oh, this team or this team, and that's always like.
I feel like the community is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really.
Yeah,
Like they have
as
like,
a niche community.
They have like Splatfest, which pitch them.
Yeah, I saw that on E3.
Is it like isn't Splatfest basically their version of like a World Cup?
Yeah, where it's like they have two teams where it's like
it's
like in Splatoon 1 they had one where it's like which character you like, SpongeBob or Patrick. They had one and they like split the teams and whoever wins in the Splatfest, which is on one day for like 3 hours I think.
Oh fuck!
Get like some special words called seashells, which help you upgrade your armor.
Ooh.
But you can get them in game, but you get like a fuck ton of them.
Damn.
But why is Mario like I don't know?
Have we stated what we all thought?
Yeah, we already saw what we thought. No,
I think they picked Mario Kart 8 because it's.
I don't think
it's
so.
Like the
multiplayer underground.
I think it's because like the balloon battle is back.
I definitely think that should have been added. Like
I think
there's not
players
much.
anyway.
Okay.
Mario Kart
Anyways,
8's fun.
This one's talking about future games, the most anticipated.
Oh,
for me,
that means the most the game that will be disappointingly.
Fuck, dude, come on! Like, I'm so hyped for that game.
Okay.
Is it Kingdom Hearts in there?
Nope.
Kingdom Hearts is not.
Okay, the most anticipated games are God of War.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I want to play that game.
Yeah.
Axel, hold on to your chair. Hold on to your chair. Marvel's Spider-Man.
I'm not.
It's fucking my choice.
I'm not hyped for that.
My choice.
Do you like Spider-Man?
Fuck yeah, Spider-Man's awesome.
Monster Hunter World.
That's right.
Yeah, it's an open world Monster Hunter.
Oh.
Red Dead 2.
Yeah, not anymore. Ever since
I mean, Carlos, this is
not anymore.
It's gonna mix you up.
I was.
The Last of Us 2.
I'm kind of excited for that.
I think mine would have to be either God of War or Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's gonna be great, I swear.
God of War because I grew up playing God of War, and Spider-Man because it makes.
It looks like it's a Spider-Man game, right?
It makes you feel like you're a badass. Jeez.
Remember the fucking Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Where it made you feel like...
I heard the first game wasn't that bad.
Yeah, the first game wasn't bad, it was okay.
But it was like okay.
But it was very... like people
lackluster.
People compared it to
I think it
Arkham
Asylum. It wasn't shit.
Yeah.
It was like, ugh.
It wasn't that great.
But like I said...
And then there was Amazing Spider-Man 2, which was just like a... It was a lag fest.
But like I said...
Fucking Peter Parker's a non-moving face.
Justin, go. Alright, Justin, go.
Okay, I would say the best, movie-based game would have to be Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
And that's because just how much control you had over Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was really good.
A full open world with Spider-Man, you could swing around.
Wait, also in the game, he didn't swing from buildings, right? He didn't have to grab onto them?
He didn't have to grab onto them.
Yeah. So
well, you know what? Spider-Man 2 he did.
Did he?
Yeah, Spider-Man 2, that was the one that introduced you had to only shoot at buildings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I guess later like choices like Web of Shadows, you can just shoot your web in the air and it clings onto the ozone or something.
Yeah, but that was the thing with Spider-Man 2 where it's like there are certain missions that you need to find a different way to get to there.
Yeah.
Which was pretty interesting.
I want to play that. For me, but the
Spider-Man.
only PS2 Spider-Man game I like is Ultimate Spider-Man. Just like
because you're a weeb.
No, it's because number one,
so many
it's
Spider-Man games.
It's Ultimate Spider-Man, my favorite comic book series, and it has Venom.
Have you ever played like Spider-Man for the DS? There was like this one. That
I think it was Spider-Man 3.
I don't remember, but it was like a DS.
It was a
game.
side scroller.
Wait, speaking of
It
Spider-Man,
was like
have
so hard.
you ever watched the Amazing Spider-Man, like the cartoon version?
No.
That was really good.
The Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
was really good.
The one with Drag Bell.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean Spectacular?
It had
no, Ultimate Spider-Man.
No, are you sure it's Ultimate or Spectacular?
It had like
Spectacular.
Mary Jane, not Mary Jane. It had the other girl,
Gwen Stacy. Yeah, that's Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was really good.
Okay, so
I want to watch that show. I keep hearing it's fucking.
It's
great.
really good.
Okay,
Anyways, go on.
Next review: a Spectacular Spider-Man.
Go.
Okay. The next one is the best action adventure game of the year.
Yeah, I'm guessing Breath of the Wild's in there, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Why not? Okay, the nominees are Assassin's Creed Origins.
No, I haven't played that game.
I heard the combat's good, but I heard like the game it's not.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Ooh, that has to be there.
Mario Odyssey.
Like second one gets my vote.
Breath of the Wild, which is probably
that gets my vote.
And Uncharted: The Lost Legacy.
Ah.
See, Now you're seeing that all these great games are
So.
coming out. They came out.
I know.
Well, you already got my vote. Enough said. Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the
Yeah.
Wild for me. I played that game. Probably one of
Not
my
for me.
favorite action adventure games.
Well, Carlos, later we'll play it. Okay.
Second my names.
What next?
Okay, the best just action game.
Ooh.
We got Cuphead,
Of course.
Of
That might win.
course.
Actually,
Destiny 2,
Mhm.
Nope.
Neo.
Neo? What's Neo?
I don't know.
I need to look up Neo.
That might get my back.
Prey,
Pray?
No.
and my choice, Wolfenstein 2.
Yes.
Oh, I
That's my
know.
vote.
I seen some gameplay for Wolfenstein
Oh, I
2.
forgot it even came out this. Fuck, dude.
It came out recently, too.
I know, but
God.
God damn.
Fuck.
I haven't heard like, that much about it. I was like, I keep forgetting about it.
I saw like some trailers where it looks
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I think
forgot
it looks
came
great,
out.
too.
I am a big fan of the Wolfenstein series, and I'm just waiting for it, because in a couple weeks it comes on the Switch,
Mm.
and I would love to have that on the go.
Yeah. Well, you first have to get Skyrim though.
Yeah, I'll get that. I'll
You
get
know-
that.
You got
Christmas
that
time.
later.
I'll get that.
I'll
Christmas-
You'll get the VR version
But
too.
whatever-
It's a VR version.
I won't get the PS4, but I'll get the VR.
Whatever, let's not talk. Whatever happened to that Benny and the Ink Machine game?
Oh no one cares about that anymore.
I mean,
I
I think.
never-
Chapter 4 is coming out.
I
recently.
remember it was
Come
really
on.
listen.
popular the first time it came
Listen,
out.
What?
chapters 1 through 2 had like the big following. Then
Yeah.
when they didn't like release chapter 3
No,
for a while,
no,
it started to die
no,
down.
because, like-
Cuphead came out, and then that took over.
No, I think the problem is that they had two games where it was like classic cartoons, like,
Yeah.
and then of course you have the internet being the greatest place on the planet. that
Tumblr,
they are.
my
And then
favorite.
Tumblr got their big
Big
fat
dick.
meat hands on.
Tumblr
Big
got its
claws.
Tumblr got
And-
its scythe sliced down.
And I think I made it. Did I make that joke in the second podcast? Where it's like we're aware that.
Oh, yes, you did.
That hentai shit exists.
Yeah.
Oh.
They got
Cuphead.
their big meaty claws on it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay, so the next one, the best esports game. You already
Oh.
know it's on here.
Mm.
You already know it's on here.
Viva!
Wait.
CS:GO.
CS:GO!
Yes, I love fucking CS:GO. I still play it.
Yo, dude, what type of knife you got, bro?
Yeah,
I hate that shit,
none of
though.
these games came out this year, by the way.
Of course
Oh
not.
my god.
Wait,
Don't-
is Rocket League on there? Which
Yep,
that's really
yep,
fun to watch.
Rocket League's on
Yes.
here.
Oh,
That is my vote.
I played Rocket
Okay.
League. It's fun.
I don't like to play it, but I
What are
really
the
love
other
to watch
nominees?
it. It's so good watching.
I like what
Yeah,
I've never seen
watching.
people. I never
Keep
watched
going, keep
someone
going,
play.
let's
Is
see.
it?
Okay. Basically,
Rocket League gets my vote.
from what I've read, they're
Uh-huh.
basing this based on how much you can watch and how much hype you can get
Yeah.
off of it.
I
For me,
don't.
Rocket League gets
To be
that.
honest, Overwatch esports isn't that entertaining.
Isn't it like-
it used to.
like-
For me, when I saw it, I couldn't understand what was
Wait,
going on.
didn't it
But
like-
then they added the skins
Yeah.
and shit. It's like now I can
Didn't it
understand.
barely start this year?
It's starting. It's starting.
Okay,
It's because
okay.
there are some
So
problems.
it's starting to go. It's gonna
The
improve.
nominees are
Oh my god.
CS:GO,
Mhm.
Nice.
Dota 2,
Nope,
Oh,
not for me.
no.
League of Legends,
Fuck!
I can't watch that.
Overwatch, and Rocket League.
Rocket League gets my vote. I
Yo,
love watching
guys,
it.
would you watch any Overwatch League if I ever invited you?
It depends.
Yeah.
I
Because for
would.
CS:GO, like sometimes there are really like gold moments. Like they're so good at watching it.
You know
But
what?
like the
League of
problem.
Legends has my vote.
Yeah, I think either Overwatch or Rocket League gets my vote.
Overwatch
Rocket League
is probably
I-
gonna win. I
I
don't
don't-
know.
But let's be honest,
I have- I
Overwatch
have
might
that-
win.
Yeah,
Over- I have that-
Overwatch just might
Let's be
win.
honest.
It's
Okay,
gonna
well, yeah, we're basing this on what we want, but let's.
I'm
it's the
basing-
Game Awards.
but-
It's
I'm-
the Game Awards, so who's gonna pick the? What is the Game Awards gonna pick? It's gonna be Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
What are they gonna choose? Are they gonna choose the PC friendly Overwatch or are they gonna choose the CS:GO community?
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know why I put this one on here.
Uh-huh.
Best family game.
Family.
Okay, what is
or,
it?
or
What is it?
they emphasize family /
One,
friends.
two,
but
switch.
really, it's made up of Nintendo
What is it?
games.
Of course it
It's
is.
basically like the best Nintendo game.
Best
Yeah, what is it, though? What is
Nintendo.
it?
It's Mario Kart Deluxe,
That might win.
Yeah.
Mario plus Minions Kingdom Battle,
No,
No.
the first one might win.
Sonic Mania,
Oh,
Oh!
That's pretty good.
Splatoon 2,
Nah.
and Mario Odyssey. Which
Nah.
Mario,
Okay,
Oh, it might be the
Sonic
first and the
Mania
last one.
or-
That might win.
yeah,
Or
Sonic
the
Mania or
Odyssey
Mario
one.
Odyssey.
Because those two, I heard that Sonic Mania, everyone was so hyped for it, and everyone was like, yes,
I didn't even hear
I know,
about
and I got it, and I got it for the PC before my PC got a virus and crashed. And I, oh,
Nice porn you have.
Was it good?
that was
Was it good?
it was fan service up the ass.
I need to play that game. I'm a big fan of the classic Sonic games.
Trust me, you will love these about as much as.
I remember my first classic Sonic game, Sonic R.
Wow, I feel bad for you.
That making-
I was. And when I realized how bad Sonic R was, I was like, Dad, I'm mad at you.
Okay, the next one, it's kind of hard for
I was
me
gonna put it back in.
Because I'm a big fan of fighting games.
Alright.
The
Ooh.
best fighting games of the year.
There hasn't been that many.
Arms.
Ooh,
No.
It's not really a fighting
No.
game, more like a punching game.
Punching game.
Boxing game.
Boxing.
Boxing
No,
game,
I would
punching
say-
game.
Arms is fun, but
Yeah.
content for Arms comes out very slow.
Yeah.
It took them two months to announce a new character that just got released. That is basically.
I never hear anything about.
Yeah, I never
Arms.
hear
It's
about
basically.
I remember the hype for it.
Yeah,
it was
like-
like,
Yeah, I did too.
and all of a sudden it's like, yeah,
it was like
Arms
the
out.
hype. The hype peaked the week it came out.
Yeah, I did.
Because we were like, I'm actually really excited because this game
I
was
saw that on
really
my Twitter.
fun.
No, because no one like I bought the game, but I didn't even realize how like
Lackluster.
Lackluster.
no, not lackluster, like how complicated it is.
Really?
Yeah.
It's more complicated than you thought.
Yeah, no,
More
I
complicated
thought it was
than
gonna be.
switch.
I was like, oh, it's simple. You know,
Like a
choose.
punch?
You can choose different arms do stuff. But it's like it's so technical. Like each character has their own abilities. The arms have their own abilities and movement patterns.
Do you know what game should have been on here? Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Which-
Anyways, what's
Sister's
the
location.
Wait. Injustice 2, which I think is gonna win.
Yeah,
That's
I think
gonna
it will.
win. I
Yeah.
think that fighting game, it advanced so much. Like
Yeah,
it
it
has a better system, has better.
It
like,
also looks really good. Let's
oh
watch
fuck yeah!
It
It
looks
does.
really
But
good.
considering how the
What?
Game Awards is, obviously
Even still, I think that might win.
the obvious one here is probably gonna be
And
Marvel
what's the
vs.
ob-
Capcom Infinite.
Oh, that might win.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't played. I only played the demo. I like it. It's just that
I like the fighting system. I love Marvel vs. Capcom. If you didn't notice,
Remember, this is the Game Awards.
I think. I hope.
But the thing is, they fucked up everything else, like the art style.
Yeah.
Ugh. Like Captain America's big ears and no neck.
I've seen
Chun-Li's face that was so bad, people complained so hard that they had to fix her.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Dante looking pale as fuck.
Wait, is it the new one or the old one?
It's the old one.
Oh, nice.
They would never. Oh, no,
Yeah.
they're adding a skin.
Oh, okay, no.
But it's also like the DLC coming out for Marvel vs. Capcom is very.
boring.
There's only 3 characters I'm interested in.
Yeah.
DLC, which is Sigma, Venom, and Black Panther. I
And
don't
those
care.
are all Marvel characters.
What?
Sigma's not.
Oh yeah, Sigma's not. I forgot.
Anyways,
and-
Justice gets my vote.
And what's it called? The thing is with the skins, they're
They're not great.
not. It's not that they're not great. Some of them are pretty good.
I
But-
remember.
but-
I remember Marvel
But,
vs.
but
Capcom
one of them,
3.
one of them costs $5.99,
Why?
or you can buy the season pass, which is $17.99.
That's stupid.
I really hate
They're
that.
very,
Just
they're very
for-
expensive.
Just for a fucking. This is why I don't like.
and some of them aren't even good skins. Like they have the new Dante,
Yeah,
Ooh.
I don't like that.
which is he doesn't look
He
that
don't-
bad, but he doesn't. You know.
It's not his look. It's just his character. Like I don't
Yeah.
like him at all.
New Dante's just a dick.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
just a dick.
You don't even need to
He's
make any
just
an
nomination.
Yeah. Well, the other ones are Nihog 2. I don't
I don't even know
Oh,
what
yeah,
that is.
wait, what
I
the
ain't heard
fuck?
about that.
I didn't do research on some
Oh,
of these.
you're
Yeah. Anyways, I
I'm
think
still
Injustice
real-
can win.
And then Tekken 7.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
haven't seen anything about Tekken 7,
That might-
but I
that
do.
could win.
I do like the Tekken series. I played
Yeah.
like an arcade machine when I was like in vacation. Fucking love the game.
Really, it's just a tie between Injustice 2 and
Yeah,
Marvel vs. Capcom.
yeah. I think Injustice.
It's
will
either Marvel vs. Capcom because of the fighting stuff, and then Injustice 2 for everything else.
win. Yeah. What's the next?
Yeah, and that's
The,
that-
the best indie game, which is
Oh, Cuphead.
Ooh, some
That's
Cuphead.
Cuphead.
yeah,
If
yeah.
Cuphead's on, it's gonna win.
No, yeah, Cuphead's on here.
Cuphead and
that's
Amazing-
it. That's it.
Anyway,
That's it.
Cuphead is probably the only game you're gonna know on this
Yeah,
list.
that's it. Let's go on next
Okay,
topic.
Okay, next topic. Next topic, the final one, Game of the Year.
Okay. Wait, remember though, this is the Game Awards. You have to remember that.
Oh, trust me, you guys
You have
We already know.
Whoever has the
Here.
biggest
I'm-
pockets will win this.
I'm not gonna even say them. Favorite Game of the Year.
That might win.
Yeah.
Overwatch. It's on there. Oh no, I got that.
Yeah, Overwatch.
Miss you.
I don't know.
It's probably on this list if you think.
I
about
don't
it.
know.
Think of a big game that happened.
Cuphead.
Maybe Cuphead. I would say.
Tais?
Cuphead.
Breath of the Wild.
Okay, now let me tell you. You're gonna get disappointed because Cuphead is not on this list.
Oh my God!
I told
Jay-On! Wait, shocker!
Shut up. We were just talking
Okay,
about that.
Game of the Years,
Uh-huh.
which I don't feel like the first one deserves to be on here
What is it?
for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Why?
It should be on there.
It should.
It should be on
I've
here.
seen the gameplay.
It deserves it.
It's it's worthy.
Does it?
Is there
It
a
still
game of
stands
the
up.
year?
It's
Is it tops Cuphead though?
Oh my
Yeah, I would
God!
say yes.
It does.
I would say yes.
Even though Cuphead's like a
It's a
good
good- it's a
game,
good game.
Let me
you're
take-
comparing
let
it
me
to
take
like this
another
game.
guess. Bendy
Yeah.
and the Ink Machine is
Nope.
a top game?
Nope.
Anyways, go on.
Was it in best indie games? Bendy?
Yeah.
No, Bendy
Yeah.
wasn't on there.
Actually,
Ooh.
really
Here, let's just name the other ones.
Alright, go.
I don't
The indie games were Cuphead, Hellblade,
Hellblade.
Night in the Woods, and
Oh my god, Night in the Woods! Actually, I hope that does win.
Oh, I
It
heard
was
about
actually
that.
really cute.
What Remains of
Oh,
Edith
no, wait.
Finch.
Oh, that gets my vote. That gets my
What?
vote. I love that game.
You
That
didn't
I changed
what?
my mind. Night in the Woods actually gets my vote.
what's the game called again?
What Remains of Edith Finch.
That was okay. I don't know if you guys know, but I watched it on stream with Kraken. I don't know if you guys know.
Wait. We'll watch this game.
No, yeah, it's a storyline game. There's like barely a game.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. I love that game. It has a good storyline. I love it.
Okay.
That gets my vote.
Okay,
No,
my vote is for
Cuphead.
Knack 2.
Knack 2.
Knack 2.
Wait, did it come out?
It's nowhere on this list, and
Okay.
yes, it did come out.
Oh, I didn't even know it came out.
Night in the Woods, I've seen
Knack
like
2?
gameplay of it.
Damn.
It's actually really good.
From B.
Okay.
Anyways,
Ga-
what's the game of the year?
Game of the year. Game of the year.
Game of the year.
These are all clear because they're all been on the list.
Uh-huh.
Horizon Zero Dawn,
Mm-hmm.
Breath of the Wild.
Persona 5,
Persona 5!
PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds,
Ooh.
Mario Odyssey, and Breath of the Wild.
Damn.
Those are the
Wait,
those are the list.
It's like, I think it's between Mario Odyssey or Persona 5. Like,
For me, it's Breath of the Wild, or
Really?
it's gonna be
it's
Persona
Dawn.
5.
Persona 5, I actually think Persona 5 is gonna win. Like, I
Yeah,
actually
yeah, I think that will
like,
win.
it's
Yeah,
that
it's
high
like all
stakes.
these games are about as good, but like
There is
Persona
there's no
five.
competition.
For
I
me-
don't- I don't. Well, I mean, a Zelda and a Mario
I
game.
mean, that's it, but that's...
Who do you
and
think?
Persona game because
Wait a minute, who
Persona's
you-
got a big following.
Wait,
Yeah.
who do you think is the underdog of this though?
Persona.
I think Horizon is.
I think Horizon is the
Yeah.
underdog. Given that it's the newest series and that it hasn't been out on multiple consoles.
Yeah, it hasn't. It's on the PS4.
It's on
Which is an
PS4.
Axel exclusive Xbox.
So it's like it has that. It's like if it was up to sales, Horizon Zero Dawn definitely would have won. It wouldn't have won.
Sale, but gameplay.
Given that it's the underdog, it came out the same day as Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, dude.
Who's crying?
It was exclusive, and it's only been
It also didn't do bad on
and
itself, so.
and it was only showed off at the previous E3.
Yeah. No,
It wasn't showed off like before that E3.
Then wasn't it showed off in two of them?
No,
I could've sworn
it wasn't.
I could have sworn it was.
One of them was, and then this year they showed off.
Oh wait, it
DLC.
might have been PSX in 2014,
Yeah.
and then no,
And then
2015.
They also showed DLC for the game. This
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
But I think mine will have to either be Persona 5
Persona
Breath of the
Yeah.
Wild.
because
No, wait,
I-
I said Breath of the Wild. Man.
I don't like RPGs.
Ooh.
Like,
Right.
there's only a few RPGs I'll play, like Paper
But remember,
Mario,
this is the Game
Pokemon,
Awards.
stuff like this. Persona
But
5,
Persona
But guys, this is the Game Awards.
Remember
Persona
that.
5, looking through my eyes,
Uh-huh.
should win.
I know.
But looking to the Game of the Year's eyes,
Game
it's
Awards.
not. It's not.
It's not.
I
We're looking for
either
money.
think that Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I think
Breath of the Wild because
Two good Switch games.
I know, really. It's
Yeah.
really good.
You know,
I'm
when
actually
you
surprised.
when you think about it, Switch made two games that are in the Game of the Year.
Yeah, but I mean that's because like there wasn't any huge games this year. I think next year there's gonna be a bunch of huge games.
Yeah.
and
I
it's
think
like
next year.
Yeah, next
like-
year is
it's
probably
gonna
the
be huge.
year of the
Next
good
year's
games.
Yeah, I think it will be.
and it's like we're actually seeing a rise back up to where
Yeah.
back to the
2015?
standard of
Of
where
2015?
Yeah.
I would say. Yeah, because next year we're gonna get God of War, Detroit, which
and heck,
this
we-
might
heck,
be good.
we might be getting even Metroid Prime or
yeah, we
Pokemon.
might get that.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I think next year is gonna be really good. I mean,
We're
this
getting
year,
a new Kirby next year.
Oh, yeah,
a new
yeah.
Yoshi game
Yeah,
next year.
So I
Yeah.
think this year it's just an in between. We're in that in between period.
Where
Good year.
where it's just now starting to build up.
Yeah, now it's starting to build up, but it's not during
Yeah.
this year.
This is like the train heading into
Yeah, this is like
to the
the
peak.
this is like
Oh,
the in
fuck
between
the
part of the
board.
train.
Alright, how do you think that new Animal Crossing mobile game is gonna go?
That's not
It's about to come
terrible.
out. Let's talk about that on Wednesday because it's about to come up. I think on Tuesday.
Wednesday's okay. Wednesday's gonna be a short one. It might be like 30 minutes long.
We,
Anyways.
we won't wait. We'll review. Why don't we review?
While we
Bionicle?
review the 3 Bionicle movies.
Yeah, we'll just review them.
All right.
While we review the
Okay.
3 Bionicle movies, and if we have time during the day, we can probably watch the rest of the Sword Online
we
and
have the
review
week
that.
off.
Yeah, I
We
know.
have the whole week.
Yeah, we have the week
Yeah.
off. Anyways, you went. That's what it finished. I mean,
Well,
What
well
about
here.
Spirited Away?
But then again, what before?
we're like an hour.
No, yeah, we have to review Spirited
I
Away.
know we watched it.
Yeah.
Do you really want to read it?
Yeah, I was just giving a quick
alright,
opinion
this is
about
good.
that.
are, but
Axel,
but
you
first,
you.
wait. But first, I want to mention one thing.
What?
We can go on for about a
Alright.
little bit longer.
We have all the time in the world, buddy.
Okay.
Go.
I'll go.
Well, what they did mention is what I really wanted them to add this section of the Game Awards.
What?
The worst game of the year.
They never
Ooh!
will.
They never will.
They never
Mighty
will.
number 9.
That didn't come out this year.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Okay, just what game that really fucking ticked you
I
off?
wouldn't say there's many bad games. Just
Yeah.
a shit ton of disappointing ones.
Yeah. Well,
I would say Battlefront gets my vote.
Battlefront.
For shittiest
Okay,
game.
Tais.
Battlefront.
Battlefront.
Actually don't know.
Do you even know any games you thought? Go,
Yeah,
Axel.
I'm a girl gamer.
It's either Battlefront or I would kind of have to say Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, but you guys are missing out the big one.
Which one? I forgot.
Sonic Forces.
Oh!
Bad? I heard it was okay.
I heard it was
It's
short.
okay.
I heard it was okay.
It's okay, but it's the most disappointing. It's like the safest thing you could
Yes,
do for a
but
Sonic
I mean,
game.
compare that to
Isn't it
Battlefront.
short?
Not Battlefront.
No,
yeah,
not-
Battlefront 2, but where the game was completely broken almost from the start.
Yeah, no, but Sonic Forces.
Yeah, but I mean, compare that to
the only thing that has
Wait,
going for it
well,
is.
what I'm talking about is a disappointment to a piece of shit. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, look, but people.
You're comparing the
A
shit.
disappointment to a piece of shit.
Yeah, which shit is shittier?
Yeah,
What shit is?
Sonic
I feel like Sonic Forces. Yeah.
I think Battlefront will get that.
No,
Yeah, Battlefront
has a lot of rep to it, but
This
it's still,
table is split.
it's still overall a good game.
It looks
nonetheless.
good.
Nonetheless,
And it works.
The thing with Sonic Forces is that it's very like most of the levels feel like you're running in a straight line.
Well, you know what?
It doesn't add anything fun to it. The storyline is.
You know what?
It is
I would
short,
just say
right?
you can easily get like
Short
Sonic.
game.
Oh,
What? It's a short game.
it's
right?
like 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's 7 hours long.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not long.
7.
Anyways,
It's got 30 stages, but
wait,
they're all really fucking
I
fast.
actually changed my vote. For me, the vote goes to Destiny 2.
Oh yeah, Destiny.
I don't,
Dude.
I don't like that at all.
You
Like,
know
there's
what?
nothing to me that, like, even,
Still for me,
Makes
it's
me
gonna be
excited for it.
Battlefront.
Still, this year I'm actually quite happy because given that
We only got a few bad games.
no, not just that. It's,
Oh,
that,
just
it's that
disappointing
we've seen returns of companies that
yeah.
have been
Dead
This
in the
year
water.
has been the game,
like Konami. Konami's
Yeah.
been, but you know
I haven't heard about them.
they got a bunch of good stuff coming out in the near future.
Oh.
Who knows? Maybe Metal Gear Survive would
Maybe
No,
Metal Gear
no,
Survive.
it's still a piece of shit.
even be dog shit, but it'd be like
It's like bringing that.
that niche where it's like, oh, everyone thinks the game's shit,
Because, I mean,
but they won't
even
play
Metal
it.
Gear
But the
5
people that actually play it
Yeah.
will actually find enjoyment out of it.
Because, I mean, the Metal Gear 5 combat system is pretty good, actually.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
actually
they're
pretty
bringing
good.
something that's good, but at the same time, the
But it's like,
concept
is that worth like 40? How much is like $40?
It's like basically getting like this DLC
Yeah, it's a
expansion
DLC.
pack.
Here, let me just say this.
What?
I will enjoy it as a game. I won't
Wow.
enjoy it as a Metal Gear.
Yeah,
I would say you could have called it anything else, and it would have
Yeah,
actually gotten a much better
Yeah,
reception.
it would have.
But it's also like with Nintendo, where Nintendo fucking started out this year pretty fucking shit, by
Yeah,
the
it
way.
did.
Like everyone was like, oh, the Switch is gonna fucking crash and burn. If it did crash and burn,
Didn't help with the announcement of the Switch,
It-
where the guy came out
Oh,
with the
yeah.
two Splatoon guns.
oh yeah, the guy came out with a fucking gun.
Anyways, you want to read the movie now?
Yeah, let's
review it.
Axel, I want to talk about you'd never seen the movie before.
This is my first ever Studio
Yeah.
Ghibli movie.
Yeah, how'd you
Oh
feel about
really?
it?
Really? I thought you've seen others.
No, I've seen like clips of them. Like, wow, these look
Yeah, I
really
think everyone
good.
has by now at least one.
And what I was thinking while watching this movie was, this looked like an
Wait.
effort.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
of
actually
course.
really nice.
Well, we should get the little stuff out of the way. Sword Art Online is a movie made by Studio Ghibli in partnership with Disney Japan. Made by Hayao Miyazaki, basically the Walt Disney of anime.
Who's cool,
Who's pretty cool.
Yeah.
but he hates otakus like you.
Yeah. Thanks
He
a
does.
lot.
I want to
Thanks
see
a
an
lot.
interview with this
Yeah,
guy.
he really hates them.
Oh, there's interviews in
Passionately.
the
Yeah, he
bonus
really hates them.
disc.
Oh.
He
You know
really
what's
hates them.
called? The story. I compared it to a Wizard of Oz but for Asian people.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
They're just really cute.
Yeah,
A little girl named. I forgot
How
her
about
name.
her name?
I
Let's
can't
call her by her name from like
Shakiro,
the.
it's Shakiro, yeah.
Shakiro.
Who-
Wait, isn't that the guy?
Who?
No, that's
That's
Haku.
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 Oh, yeah.
Chihiro finds herself in this weird world.
I
filled
think
with
Why are
Let's
you giving
stars.
talk
us
about the
the
movie.
Let's talk about the movie. Like, what'd you think of it? Like, your opinion.
I thought it. Well, I mean, I'm sounding completely biased here. I thought it's one of my favorite movies ever made.
Yeah.
And for good reason.
Yeah.
Story's amazing. Everyone looks unique.
Mhm.
So even if you don't find the scenes to be good, you can look through the backgrounds and find all these
Yeah,
unique,
there is.
cool-looking characters.
Yeah, there is.
Like the
How old is it now? The movie.
It's 2001.
Yeah.
It's 2001 and it still looks
gonna
fucking
be
massive.
awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's because we're watching on the PS4, which
Yeah.
gives that, the little bit of spit shine to it.
All right. What
It
do
still
you
looks, I like it.
But even, because I don't own a DVD
I
player.
mean, I never actually watched it through one sitting because I think the last time I ever watched it was like a kid. I was like 10 at that time.
I actually watch it on my spare time because it's really good. But I
It's a
prefer
good movie.
Howl's Moving Castle over it.
We'll talk
Yeah.
about that later.
But yeah, but did you enjoy it? Because
Yeah, because
you're
you're the one that.
Yeah.
For me, one of I think I would put it now at like a top of my movie list as like one of my favorite movies. Best movie, I wouldn't know about that. I mean, for me,
Well,
it's like not my thing, but I enjoyed it. Like
Yeah.
it was like enjoyable.
I will say this,
Yeah.
it was kind of too short for me.
Yeah.
I want it to be a little bit
Well,
longer.
yeah, that's the one thing with
Yeah.
anything that's good. Anything that's good,
It's always short.
You want it to go.
More.
I kind of wanted something a bit with more of the world, like a little bit, like 10
Yeah.
minutes extra.
Yeah,
That's all I
like
wanted.
with more world building.
Yeah.
Like an OVA or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like
something
this-
that Sword Art Online means, which it never gives it.
Oh man,
But-
guys, remember you can't get killed in the safe zones.
Yeah.
No, but it's very interesting.
It's like a beautiful.
It's
It's a good
It's
story.
really nice.
yeah,
There's a lot of character
Okay,
development.
so-
It's just really nice.
yeah. Each character develops
Yeah.
really fucking good.
It's not like sort of online.
And it's
Yeah.
also
Well, everyone stays the same.
it also doesn't sound
Except for Austin though, Che just degrades.
Yeah, she-
No.
She doesn't grow. She just.
Anyways, Joseph, go on.
Given that we're gonna have to compare this to Sword Art Online,
We have to, yeah, I guess.
Considering that villain in Sword Art Online, which was very one-sided.
There
The-
wasn't
the-
no villain in this movie.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
wasn't really a villain. There were more like people that
to help
Did-
her like grow.
didn't like her,
Yeah.
like Yababa,
Yeah.
who
Every-
at points enjoyed having I was gonna call her Kirito, Chikiro
I heard that.
around, but then she also didn't care for her.
Well,
Yeah.
she only really cared about the money.
The money and stuff.
Just,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
But
but
she
then,
kinda did
But it's
care
not like
a little
she's a villain.
she was more like the person who's like, I want to be doing the
I
right
mean, she was
thing.
greedy, but she was never like to the point.
Yeah.
She wants like all the money all the time, but
She was. She
she'll help out
didn't.
people.
She didn't want to be a
Like,
king.
She'll
She-
help out people, but she'll do it at a price.
And also given the movie's like I consider it cut in two: the parts in the bad
Yeah.
scenes, and then her with no face going off to meet Yababa's
Twin
twin
sister.
sister. I forgot her name.
It's-
Zaniba.
Yeah.
Zaniba.
That was kind of pointless.
And that wasn't pointless
It
for
was
her. It was
pointless.
like
It kinda
it had
was.
like a
I don't
point.
like
It
it.
had a scene. It was like
It did,
her
it did.
growing, and
Yeah.
it's
Like,
like.
the train scene was pretty cool. I
The
love
one
that scene.
The one scene I don't like
Mm.
was how they introduced Haku and he learns his his
Oh,
actual
I
name.
hate it. I
Yeah.
kind of
that
hated
was
that.
that was very weird. It felt very forced. Also, the forced relationship between them two,
I don't-
where everyone's
It
like, oh, you can only break the seal with true love, and
Well,
it's like, oh,
Have you ever seen Maleficent? What is it?
Yeah.
They had true love's kiss, not from a guy, but from like her.
yeah,
Like
but
it's kind of a different true love. It's like
but it's like with this one,
emotional.
this they don't show that I mean, clearly they like each other.
Yeah, they do.
But they don't feel like they're a couple.
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
It feels more like they're
Everyone-
good friends.
Everyone else
Yeah.
pushes them together.
I don't think they.
But-
I don't think it's a love. I feel like it's more like
A friend
good
thing.
connection of
Yeah.
friends.
So overall, let's just give it a grade. Okay, Carlos, do you want to go first?
9.5.
An A.
9.5.
Like a school grade.
Oh,
Out of what?
like a B
Like
plus.
A, B, C, D, F.
A+.
Like a B plus.
I
A B
give
plus.
I-
Why would
Because I
that?
prefer Halloween Castle.
I
Oh.
give it an A. It
Yeah.
has everything that I like. It doesn't have this
I just
top.
want a little bit more.
Yeah,
just a B
just
plus.
like a little bit
Yeah.
more.
There.
Yeah.
It would have gotten that extra plus for
Yeah,
me.
That, that's
Alright, what'd you
that's
give
same
it?
with me.
What is
It'd
it?
be an A.
A++.
But no.
A plus plus is like adding an after credit scene.
No, it's like I give it an A, but there's like some small stuff that I could use without. Like
Yeah.
there are some scenes that I would enjoy instead of putting those scenes in. I would like to put a different scene in where it's like it shows more character development or expands the world
I
itself.
don't know. You have pretty good character development.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's-
I wanted more. I wanted.
I
want
I wanted to know more about these
For me,
characters.
All
for
the
me-
main characters did like show off
Yeah.
their personalities.
And I mean, because what's called Chihiro starts out as a little bitch in the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't want to go in the tunnel.
But she
At all.
slowly grows likable, where
Yeah.
you kind of relate to her.
You empathize with her.
Yeah, and it's like I wanted more of that.
Alright.
Whereas like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
only
I
wish
wish
this movie never end.
Yeah.
The movie that never ended.
I was hoping for a
I didn't
sequel,
really.
but
For me, the ending kind of felt like symbolic in a way.
we with the glitter and everything,
Yeah.
her hairband.
Yeah.
It was really nice. It was a nice way to end.
It was a nice way to end.
And a nice one to end this podcast is about to talk about Tais.
Okay.
No,
Look.
I mean, no,
Okay,
this is
no,
okay.
okay.
This is-
Do we need
Okay.
context?
If we're
Okay.
gonna do this, we have to
Joseph,
do this
what you
off.
want to say?
We have to
Let
do
Joseph
this
talk.
off.
Okay.
Let Joseph talk.
So now we're just gonna talk about some stuff that happened
No,
in
no, no,
Discord.
no.
Yes,
If
this-
we're
this-
talking about
This
it,
has nothing to do with
no,
movie.
no. If we're
Movies,
gonna
reviews,
talk about
anything.
this, it has to be off podcast because I really don't
No.
want that on there. I will walk out. Like, please do not do this on podcast.
We'll cut off the embarrassing part.
No. I'm serious.
There's
about
no.
this.
Don't put
I'm-
this.
I'm
I will end it
serious.
here if you
I'm
do
really
that.
serious about this.
Why did you kill his brother?
Fine, here.
Why did you kill his brother?
What?
Why did you kill his
I
brother?
had to do it for the Huchashi clan from Naruto.
Okay. Well, this is the end of the podcast. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank
We're
you.
out of here.
Don't end it. I'm gonna fight you. Axel, get over here. Get the fuck over here. Get over here.
End it.
No. Stop. Stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from this place, we would like to say
God damn,
goodbye, mwah, and good night.
Take the dog in. I'm
Bang.
gonna rape him.